Hello everyone, hello, welcome back again. Thank you very much to all of you who are stopping by and watching this stream. It's very kind of you, it's very poggers, and I really appreciate your generosity of your time and energy and spirit. So thank you very much for your it's team spirit, family spirit. You know, that's a good way of saying it. But yeah, for those of you who are wondering, you know, this is like, you know, Kevin, what time is it for you? It's like, well, that is a very excellent question. It is a 12 o'clock a.m. Sunday morning stream. But I'm scheduling these streams because I have, there are a number of people who in Europe, in Asia, who like to, you know, watch streams, but they can't necessarily do so, right? It's currently, well, it's you know, a lot of streamers are Americans. Let's just say that, right? Not saying that, you know, there are a lot of streams that are other nations too, but like, you know, the Americans are all asleep right now. Or at least they should be. Wait, I'm an American, should I be sleeping? It's a very good question, honestly. Very good question. But you know what? We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. But no, I really do appreciate you guys joining us for this stream, and I'm looking forward to playing this game. But first off, I want to go ahead and give some acknowledgements. So there's been no new followers since the last time I streamed, which was only 8 hours ago, so that's fair. But let's go ahead and check the top ranked posters on the Discord. I don't think that has changed, but I want to give a shout out to them. First place we have Crystal with 163 messages at level 8. Distant, you are in second with 135 messages at level 7, and Yaha Hand is in third place with 120 messages, level 7. But you know what? There's a lot of you that are pretty high up there on the board. Narwhal, Jules, Potato Man. Potato Man? Who's Potato Man? It must be someone that posts and plays with me, but doesn't necessarily have the Discord name for it. They must, like, you know, you could change your display username, and that will change up exactly everything that's going on, right? So that is the thing. Your username, your display name, and your username on Discord that you registered can be different. And I do that on a couple of different Discords myself, just so people don't get confused. Also, if you change your name a lot, right? You know, that's always a lot of fun. Nicknames can be entertaining. So go ahead and figure that out. But yeah, I want to acknowledge that. Of course, the latest raider that we had was Declan, so just poggers to Declan, who is the latest person to raid us. And you know what? I think we can go ahead and explain what we're doing today. So, Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire is a roguelike card game, which basically means that we're going into a randomly generated dungeon. It's not, you know, you don't necessarily know what enemies you're going to face, and you're going to have to build up your strength to defeat these enemies and defeat the bosses. Okay, now it is a card game, so that means that we have a deck of cards that we use to determine our attacks, our defensives, any special abilities we might have, and those cards that we build the deck with are going to be different every single run, and that's going to change. That's going to change our strategy and how we approach things. Okay, the big thing here is that this is very, very, very modded Slay the Spire. I've installed so many mods on this game because I absolutely love this game. I absolutely love mods, and I admit the mods might be a little bit broken. They might not be, you know, the most balanced things in the world, but they sure are enjoyable, and they add a lot more variety to this game. Since it's a roguelite anyway, right, things are pretty random as it is, the mods add a lot more variability, and there's just no guarantee what you're going to see or what's going to pop up. So I really quite enjoyed, and I think that we're going to have a lot of fun just going and proceeding forward through this game. It's not necessarily an easy game, not necessarily a hard game, but, well, we're gonna have fun. If you have any questions though, please feel free to ask. You know what mod I'm using, what the world I'm doing. I'll try to explain my thought process as we go along. This is the first time streaming this, so I'm going to do my best to figure things out for you guys. Okay, so I think I've set this up correctly for Slay the Spire. Well, let's see if that works out. Nope, that doesn't look like anything at all. I'm gonna go ahead and fix that for you guys by putting the Slay the Spire game on there. Let's see, so it's probably modded Slay the Spire. Let's see if that helps anything. If not, then I will fix that even further. Oh, no, you can see that. Okay, so excellent. Okay, the game has its own beautiful music system. The music is fantastic. The modded music is fantastic. So I'm actually going to pause stream beats for this game, and we're going to increase the music volume, or rather the master volume, and you can go ahead and hear some of it. If it's a little too loud, let me know, but it's really quite interesting, really quite an entertaining game. Okay, and then we'll get started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and abandon my latest run just to get everyone a fresh start on how we're going to do things, and then we're going to start playing Slay the Spire. Now, what we're going to do, we're not going to do any daily climbs. We're going to do a standard climb. I want to, go ahead and get things done, settled right away. Be very straightforward. Now, there's a couple of normal characters here. These are pretty classic: Ironclad, Silent, Defect, and Watcher. They give you 4 characters that you can play off in the standard Slay the Spire game. Now, if you mod things, well, you get a few more things. Roland from, you know what? I actually don't know what he's from. I think it's some anime or maybe some anime game. Of course, you got the main 6 from My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Absolutely fantastic. These are all from what is the name of that game? It's a bullet hell game, a bullet shooter game. A lot of fun. And look, this is a cute character. Robot Space Explorer. It's the concept, I believe is designed by a little kid, and then the artwork is done by a parent. I think it might be the kid's father, I'm not sure. And so it's a little robot that's exploring space, and you can play that in this game. It's very cute. The Hermit is one of the best characters added to this game in a mod. I would say it's very well done. It's done by a couple of game developers. They released their own little indie game, and I've done an interview with them on my channel. If you ever want to go and see an interview with the people that created The Hermit, go ahead and search that up on YouTube. Fantastic work. And then, of course, World of Warcraft Paladin kind of style. The railgun person from something railgun. You know what? I'm very bad at names. That anime. There's so many characters that you can play that you might recognize. So, good times, good times. You know what? Let's go and play the little robot Space Explorer. That's just it's very cute. It's very enjoyable. I definitely think that this character is one of the best additions. One of the best additions to the game, because it takes things to a new level. Look at little crayon-like drawing, so maybe it is even drawn in crayon. I mean, I wouldn't know how to emulate that art style otherwise. Maybe the art's done by the kid and the design of the other card games by the adult. You know what? I don't know the art, but the art's probably going to be very interesting. I just clicked on Ascension, so that means that we're going to make it a little bit harder. I have beaten this game without Ascension level 0, now I'm doing Ascension level 1, so that means the elites, the big bosses, are going to spawn a little bit more. That's going to make things a little bit more difficult for us to figure out in this game. A little bit more difficult, a little bit more challenging, but we're going to go ahead and try it and see what happens. So, I want to go ahead and embark on this quest, this adventure here. Now, as you can see, we have so many locations that we can go to in this game. There's usually only one big area in the original Slay the Spire, but if you kind of want to go to some of these other locations, you can do so. And then they've added more and more acts. And I think as this game continues to develop and progress throughout time, more and more content will be added. Admittedly, I have heard that the modding aspect of Slay the Spire has declined in volume and in speed and efficiency as since the game's release, which I believe was in 2017. So it's been 4 years, guys. It's been about 4 years. But that doesn't mean that there's still a lot of people that are out putting crazy content and everything. And I just wanted to go ahead and promote all the amazing mod and stuff that they like out there. So yeah, just love them. It's absolutely fantastic, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. One of the things, we're gonna go ahead and choose to go somewhere randomly. So I don't know where we're gonna go. I'll try to explain where we go end up. Okay, so this is the library game, right? I think so. The idea here is in the game or in the anime, I'm not entirely sure. I had to look this up a little bit later. There's this library, I think, and you become a librarian. And that's the main character's a librarian, and they're fighting against these people that are after knowledge or power or both. Maybe knowledge is power. I'm not entirely sure. And so the bosses around here are a little bit crazy. In fact, these acts added in this from this mod is pretty stunning. The dialogue in here is always a little mysterious, so a little bit challenging. Oh, hey Hunter, how's it going? Yes, Hunter, this is in fact Slay the Spire. This is heavily modded Slay the Spire. it will look a little bit different, but you'll recognize a lot of the different things here. And I'm playing a modded character, this little space robot guy, and against this. I don't know if you'd recognize this game, Hunter. If you could tell me what this is. This is I don't know. We're playing against like some kind of librarian. We're at some library thing, and there's a fairy queen boss apparently. I don't know what that means. I've never played against this fairy boss actually, so I have no idea what this boss can do. Yeah, I think the main character in this is like Roland or something. I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting. The music is pretty nice though. Got a little classic feel to it. One of the things that we kind of want to do when in Slay the Spire, and this is a little bit unintuitive, but it's a good rule of thumb, is that you want to try and hit as many elites as possible prior to the boss without dying, of course. Dying is usually a bad thing. And the reason you want to do that is because elites give you relics. It's usually these things up in the top left. I already start off with one relic, and at the start of combat I gain 1 temporary strength and I get to draw 1 additional card. That's pretty good. Starting off with 6 cards gives you a lot of options. These other relics are, who knows what you're going to get. It's all pretty random, but they'll generally help you or support you in your run. And so generally that's why you kind of want to hit as many elites as possible. You also might want to hit some of these other things like campfires, which allow you to rest, recover your HP, or upgrade cards. Those are also pretty good. Merchants let you buy cards with money. Admittedly, you don't start off with a lot of money, but as you fight, or do events, you might get more money. I usually like to hit at least 3 campfires. I think that's a good rule of thumb. And let's see, how many elites can we hit? We could probably hit, looks like we could probably hit 3 elites on this path. That's a little bit of a danger. Also, you may notice that this elite is glowing. I believe that means that elite can give us a shard. Did I turn off shards? I might have turned off shards or turned on shards in this game. I don't remember my last run. I guess we'll find out when we see in our mods. We could go down this right path, and that will give us to 2 elites. Yeah, unfortunately, I would like one of these campfires to kind of be between these elites, because it would really help us out in terms of ensuring maybe like a good solid run, but I think we're just not going to be able to do so. We could do 2 elites, or we could hit so many campfires and a couple of merchants along the way, which I don't necessarily like, because the merchants, if you hit too many merchants along the way, you're not going to have money to buy anything, right? And that's a big problem. I could get 3 campfires here. And also this little thing is a teleporter, so I can teleport from side to side. I don't know if that's going to help us here. Possibly not, because all I can do is hit this campfire and maybe these things over here. Oh, I get this elite. If I take this teleporter here, go up, hit this elite, right? Then I have a campfire between 2 elites. Okay, so that's not bad. Okay, so what about this side? Oh, well, that doesn't give me many options. I'll just have to hit more elites along the way. Although it gives me a campfire before an elite. So if I do 2 elites, campfire could rest, and then I could heal up again. Only gives me 1 campfire though. So 2 campfires so overall, and I prefer 3. Not the greatest map. There have been better maps. I think we're just gonna have to do one elite, guys. I think we're just gonna have to do one elite. We can hit a couple campfires. In fact, we can hit 3 campfires right here, right there. Then we can hit a 4th one. We'll hit 1 elite. We hit a merchant. Do I want to do this campfire instead of these? No, these are 2 campfires, and this would give me 3 campfires before this. Also, I could also do this direction, but I think this is safer. I can skip the campfire and hit that elite, right? And so I do this. So I hit 3 minions, 3 regular mobs, an elite. Question mark, campfire. Yeah, that'd be actually better. So I think the relics are a little bit better than upgrading. Emmy, good to see you. Wow, Emmy. I guess it's a proper time for you to be awake. So I'm glad you could join us. And Emmy, fantastic artwork. I just want to say again, your sketches are amazing. And if you've ever want to post any of your creative work or any creativity in the Discord, please feel free to do so. We'd love to see it. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Just playing some Slay the Spire. First time I'm streaming this. It is a fun game, a roguelike, and I think we figured out our path. I love this mod here that lets you just kind of select the path. It's not part of the normal base game, but it kind of reminds me what direction I need to go. Okay, so of all these mods, I could one of the mods that does this is better rewards, and better rewards lets me take my score from a previous game and use it again to build my deck. Now that kind of gives you a slight advantage when building your deck up, and I admit, like, you know, hey, that's you know, is it cheating? Not really, I think, because if I pocket the strange gold, okay, I can pick up about half of them. Okay, that allows me to buy his cards. I could pick up more cards, but I'll lose HP, and I'm a little concerned about that because I have to fight about 4 mobs before I can rest, so I'm going to probably get a little bit of gold, maybe hit that twice, but then I'm going to go ahead and leave and modify my deck as it is. Okay, so it's 22 a.m. right now for you. Oh, I mean, I thought you lived somewhere else, so my apologies, but that is not a reasonable time. But I do appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. Shouldn't you be sleeping right now? Shouldn't I be sleeping right now? It's a valid question, honestly. But yeah, and thank you very much for continuing to post when you keep drawing. I just think that's great. You can't sleep. I understand that. Sometimes I can't sleep. Hunter, my friend Hunter. We probably should all be sleeping right now, but you know what? Sometimes, you know, you do the grind, right? You gotta do the grind for hitting all those viewers in all those weird time zones. That's all I'm gonna say. Hunter, did you get a chance to catch Tiffy's stream earlier? I don't know if you were doing it or if you just had it lurking. I raided her and saw she was playing frack, that MMO. I keep thinking Elder Scrolls Online. You know, and I thought that was fun, you know, just saying hi to Tiffy. And then that was fun. Okay, so we have 792 gold. This gold, we're gonna lose this gold once we leave this place to build up our deck. Now, our deck is pretty basic. We can have some damage, we have some block, that's our defense, and we could deal 2 damage 2 times for free. Oh, the cost of the cards in the top left corner. Okay, so that so 1-cost cards are pretty cheap. We usually have 3 energy per fight. Relics and other abilities or other cards could affect that. So even though this damage is only 2 damage 2 times, right? 2 times 2 is 4. 4 damage is a loss in the 6. It costs 0, so it's a free card. Not bad. Card removal service is usually a pretty good idea. It lets you be able to get rid of cards, and then there's a lot of why is this thing here? I see what here. There are we've installed some shop mods. Okay, I mean, I'll explain this game to you. Let's see here. Give me a second. Okay. This is a roguelite card game. So that basically means that we're in a dungeon, basically. So you can see the map, we're in a dungeon. We have to fight monsters, but we have to do it with our cards. The cards determine our attacks, our damage, our defenses, our special abilities. And we can modify our deck as we proceed through the adventure. In fact, we're modifying our deck right now. And this will allow us to have a better strength in fighting these mobs. Once we get to the first fight, it might make more sense. But currently, let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is a 0 attack card. You deal 5 damage. And whenever we salvage, which means we return a random card from your discard pile to your hand, we can, if this is in my draw pile, we can reshuffle it. So shuffle this card into my draw pile. So we shuffle and play it. Okay, so it's 5 damage, it's free, it's on sale for 45. It might not be a lot of bad idea, because getting a lot of early damage is usually in Act 1. There are 3 acts in this game, Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. Admittedly, I don't know if this is the case because we're in a modded act, so I don't, but in general in Act 1, you want to build up your damage quickly, so you want to get a lot of damage fast. In Act 2, you kind of want some AoE. You want to be able to attack multiple enemies at the same time. And 3 is in Act 3, you just want to make sure that your deck is really solid, can really get you the cards you need. Right? If we just took every single card we wanted, you know, we're going to just block up our deck and it's not going to be fun. Dexterity gives us more block. We could get more blocks and more card draw. I don't really like that necessarily. Is that better block than... No, yeah, it is better block. But we really need to get some more attacks. Return 2 random exhausted damage to our hand. 12 damage for 2 and 3 solar flare. So that deals damage. But it exhausts. Exhaust means it goes like out of the deck. So I can't draw out the rest of this game. And then of course there's these interesting cards that I think are based on this act that you can play. So whenever you deal unblocked damage to an enemy, it loses that much HP. Interesting. So I think that means that if you attack it, any damage that it doesn't block, it loses more HP. So it's like almost double damage, but it costs 3. Ethereal. So this card is exhausted if you don't play it, and this will be exhausted if you play it. Choose a card in your draw pile that costs X or less, and play a copy of it. Interesting. So that kind of lets you search your deck for like maybe a 1-cost card. What we got here? Oh. Arrowhead. I may upgrade 2 cards whenever we smith. That is fantastic, right? Because if we upgrade 1 card, we can upgrade 2, but we lose a potion slot. I don't have a tendency to use potions that much. Losing a potion slot is bad, but that's a really good relic. Upon pickup, upgrades 2 random attacks. Okay, we probably don't want to buy both of those because, especially since our attacks are just strikes, which are very basic. I gain 6 blocks whenever you shuffle to your draw pile. That's really good for a small deck. Bookmark. At the start of each combat, draw an extra card for each innate card in your deck. Okay, so if there's a lot of cards, we might get more cards, but we have to add a curse to our deck, which we can remove with the card removal service. So that is a possibility. Whenever a card is created during combat, it is upgraded. So some cards let you get random cards during the game. So those will be upgraded cards, and when you receive 12 or more unblocked damage, deal that much damage back. Okay. Okay, I think first off we're gonna do is we're gonna get the arrowhead. I know we're gonna lose a potion slot. It's a problem, but next time we upgrade, we're gonna get 2 cards upgraded. It's gonna be really good, especially getting it so early on. I think that's a really poggers idea, so I'm not gonna get this because we're not gonna get an upgraded attack. We're gonna be upgrading like crazy already. And I think that shuffling, my decks tend to be a little bit bigger, so I don't know if that's a good idea, but we really need to probably use up our money here. I'm thinking 12 or more we could do Faint Aroma. Emmy, I remember when I first heard of you, I thought eating carrot stew with Kevin Sue. Interesting, Emmy. Why did you think that thought? Eating carrot stew with Kevin Sue. I wouldn't mind eating carrot stew. I think carrot stew probably sounds very tasty. It's probably also very healthy for you. Carrots also I don't think have too many calories, so it's good if you're trying to lose weight like I am, so not bad. I think we're gonna get Lucky Strike. I think we're gonna need that damage. It's cheap. It's gonna be good, and then we probably need one of these bigger cards here. And I just don't know. I like this power card. What happens when you upgrade it? When you upgrade it, it loses its ethereal. Okay, that's not bad. Double damage is pretty good, but But do we want to have it? Do we want to have double damage for a 3-cost card that may not be played early on? I think so. I think so. We could probably maybe get some more power later on. I like that. I like the potential of it. So double damage, just go ahead and buy this card. 12 damage. What does this card do when you upgrade it? It's 15 damage with 5 solar flare. That's a lot of damage. That's like 20 damage for 2. That's 10 damage per card. And this is 6 damage. This is already worth 1 card. It's already worth better. Okay. It's a good card. It exhausts, unfortunately, but we're gonna buy it. Okay. Okay, so because French was playing Minecraft, and you wanted something to rhyme with my name. It's a carrot stew sounds so fitted. That's nice. Carrot stew, Kevin Sue. I appreciate that, Emmy. That's cute. That's cute. And I like how your mind thinks, Emmy. Do you like carrots? Do you enjoy carrots, Emmy, or is there another vegetable you prefer over carrots or carrot stew? Let me know. Do I take this curse? The start of each combat, draw an extra card. I think getting extra draw is really good. I don't know how many innate cards we're gonna get in our run, but it could be very good. We'll get that curse in our deck, unfortunately, as you can see there, but we'll use this card removal to remove Clumsy. Okay, excellent. Unfortunately, you can only do it once. That leaves us with about 288 gold, which we can do something with. We could get a random something with this loot box. So this is a grab bab, right? It's pretty random. And there's some strategies around getting some random stuff. We could recycle, we could do a rather re-roll, but with 288 gold left, I'm not quite sure that we're going to have any money if we left with the re-roll. So I'm thinking we do 2 things. We buy one of these relics, and if we have any money left, we'll do these random rolls. So which one is going to be pretty good here? Random attacks. We're going to be upgrading our decks pretty heavily. But a whetstone might not be a bad idea to go ahead and get that damage boost. I know we said we're not going to get it, but I'm thinking that's a good idea. Getting some block will give us some survivability whenever we shuffle the draw pile, but I have a tendency to forget about block. So I'm thinking we'll just go ahead with the whetstone and hopefully get one of these cards, the plasma missile or the lucky stripe, upgraded. If it's a regular strike, it'll be unfortunate, but well, we'll see. Okay, looks like at least mini lasers got upgraded. So it's upgraded. You can upgrade your cards once. With mods, you can upgrade it multiple times. But it looks like this got upgraded to do 6 damage for free. And then we got a strike that does 9 damage to the 6. So that's not too bad. It's not too bad. And then we're going to get a grab bab. Okay, so looks like we got a good relic. Centennial Puzzle. So the first time we lose HP each combat, we draw 3 cards. Card draw seems to be our big thing here. We have a lot of extra card draw. And we have enough gold to do this again. Uh-oh, we got a card in here. We got a free card. We got Stardust. So at the start of each turn, we gain 1 less energy, but we gain 5 damage at the end of each turn. I'm not sure I like that card. It might be good for the long run, but I don't think that really helps. So that's probably not a good card to have. We might need to upgrade it or get rid of it at some point. It's good that you like carrots and potatoes, Emmy. Do you like... Okay. What kind of potatoes do you like? Like mashed potatoes, boiled potatoes, French fries, grilled potatoes? How do you like your potatoes prepared? And just curious. I love potatoes. I love French fries. French fries are probably my favorite way of eating potatoes. And we're just gonna go ahead and continue on with this fight. I know we're already like a few minutes in here and 30 minutes into this and I haven't even started fighting this, so we better get going, you know. It's tough. I like to think about this game a lot. I want to explain what we're thinking. It's a fun game. Wow, these guys have a lot of HP. So they're going to, you can see what they're going to do to me above their heads. This swirling circle things means they're probably going to give me a debuff, right? That's going to be inflicting some sort of problem on me. They're not going to attack, they're not going to do damage, so I don't need to get any block. I probably should have tried to attack. What does they have? They have some ability. At the end of the rounds, gain 2 strength and 1 vulnerable. Okay, so they're slowly going to get more and more powerful, so I really need to defeat them quickly. Why don't I go ahead and just try to do as much damage as possible, and then I could probably get a salvage, which might give me something better. So why don't I go ahead and do strike for free. And I'm going to go ahead and try and get the lower crazed employee down. We'll do this strike too. And then let's see if I can play this scan card and get back a cool card. Okay, so we got a better strike. So we can take down one. Okay, cool. Half of it's done. Okay. Boiled potatoes and french fries. Oh, your mom, you're adding a little bit of some butter, a little bit of white cheese, blended beans with boiled potatoes. Ooh, that sounds very good, Emmy. Wow, is that a family recipe? Butter, white cheese, blended beans. Interesting. The butter and white cheese, I can see. I've never heard of blended beans before. In fact, I don't even know what blended beans are. I assume blended beans means a mixture of beans that are blended together, like... well, you know, that's not like a kind of like a little bit of a sauce on top. But you know, if I'm wrong, correct me. What did I get debuffed? Oh, my attacks deal 25% less damage. Okay, well that's not great. Okay, we have an interesting opportunity here. We got Faint Aroma. That was that 3 card. Hello. Thank you very much for the raid, Fox. Wow, I really appreciate that. How was your stream, Fox? How was your stream? I'll go ahead and give out a shout out to Fox. Let me go ahead and let me make sure I spell this wrong. But tell me how your stream is going, Fox. And Miss T, I don't know which way you want me to call you. You know, did you have a good stream? Was it poggers? What did you do? What did you play? I want to know what is your favorite? What is your favorite kind of potato, Fox? Just want to curious ask how this is going for you. But yeah, welcome. I really do appreciate it. It is very kind of you to do so, and I hope that things were going well for you. It's always nice to be rated. And Fox, you know, I just want to say I appreciate you. You're an amazing person. You're very kind. Okay, Emmy, you put beans in a blender, a little water, and once you blend, you can eat it with nachos, tortillas, eggs, anything actually. Okay. So you're eating a lot of different. That's pretty good. So you can eat it with like a lot of different things. I have to try that. Blended beans. Maybe I'll look up a YouTube video so I don't blend the wrong kinds of beans, because knowing me, I'll probably blend like the beans that'll kill me. Okay, you had a great stream. We're a joint account and we're playing Slay the Spire as well. Oh, excellent. Sorry, I have a tendency to hit my mic against the, you know what I'm saying. Slay the Spire, that is fantastic. How did your runs go? What did you play? Did you play any modded or just regular? Which is still good. I still like regular Slay the Spire. And what's your favorite Slay the Spire character? I think out of all the 4 originals, I like the Defect. Defect is absolutely fantastic, and the Silent. I'm not very good at purple lady. Frack, what is her name? Can't remember. I can't get the stances figured out very well. Other 3 characters I can do, but I can't do that one. Any beams, Emmy. Okay. Any beams are excellent. Let's see. I think I want to just. Oh, I can't block damage. Can I deal enough damage to destroy it? 4, 4, 3. I can't do anything. I could block some of it and we'll just do some damage. I just don't want to risk it when we come to the next boss. So we're just going to go ahead and do as much as possible. We'll take two hits and then we'll just kill it the next time around. Okay, so I think we're fine here. We'll do some lucky strikes. Actually, we'll just kill with plasma. There you go. And then we're going to move on. Also, at the end of each fight, I mean, you can also add a new card to your deck. So just the thing that we're going to try and do. See if there's anything good. Remember, if we want innate cards that will help us get our draw, but it looks like we don't have much. We don't have much draw power either. So sometimes 0 cards aren't good because they'll clog up your deck for cards you really do need. But we probably do want to gain some more damage, some initial damage in Act 1 here. Oh look, so this is what we're talking about for Act 2, right? This will deal 9 damage to all enemies, which is really good, but it looks like it gives us a status card, which will give us a little problem. Give us a little problem in terms of our later on as the deck recycles, shuffles. Fox is playing all of them, but mostly Watcher. Watcher, that's the name. That's a changer. And Miss T's talking. Hi, Miss T. Hi. It's nice. It's I've never done it. I've never. I'll be honest, Fox and Miss T. I've never seen a dual player account Twitch stream. I'm sure there's plenty of out there. So I'll have to check out your stream later because I'm really curious how that works. But I would love to, yeah, I definitely need to look at your stream and see what you guys up to and how and that plays. That's curious. I've seen, you know, sometimes bring on like a sister, right, onto their stream. A brother is like, hey, you know, we're gonna teach you how to play Minecraft or something. But yeah. Also, thank you very much for the follow. That's very kind and sweet of you. I really do appreciate it. That's very generous of you. I'm glad that, you know, we're supporting each other in the Slay the Spire community because I feel like this game is so good, right? So good, and it's not well enough known about there. People really need to find out more about this game. I love it. So yeah, I mean, this is a fun game to watch. We'll go with Electro Pulse. I don't quite like it. We'll upgrade it later. 9 damage for 1 attack is pretty good, especially if you come across any AoE enemies. We'll see. This mod also comes with quests. It gives us these void shards. We're not going to use any. Void shards are a little bit cheaty in that mod. I do like to play it when I'm trying to go something like really deep or really hard, and I feel like or going in like an endless mode where you're being like you just keep going and repeating acts after act after act until you die. And I think the shards make that a little bit fun. Mods make this a little bit too easy sometimes, but it's very enjoyable. But yeah. And also Fox and Miss T, you know, I'm glad that your stream is going on and that you had fun. You know, did you make it all the way to the end? You know, I think it's okay if we talk about the heart. I mean, the last boss of the game, I mean, it's the heart. We're not going to spoil that for you. I hope not. I don't think it's too much of a spoiler. I think we're going to make it all the way to the end, but who knows? Okay, so there's events in this game. The train station is crowded as usual, commuters rushing from platform to platform, hurrying to get to work on time. As one of the passengers boards the train, you notice a strange-looking cube drop from their pocket. It glows with a fluorescent radiance, and on further observation, you spot a coin slot on it. Next to the dropped cube, you also notice various stacks of wooden crates, hastily fashioned next to the platform. Okay, I actually don't know how these events work. I don't know if I've ever really had this event before, but it's really interesting, this modded contact. I'm thinking we go ahead and interact with the box, because remember there's that one card, Stardust, that we didn't really know what to do with. And if we transform that card, it'll change to a different card and be upgraded. So instead of losing that card but having to remove it later, we'll go ahead and upgrade it. We'll change it into something else and we'll upgrade it. So we're going to do that to Stardust and see how that works out. Whew. Okay, so you both have access to the account, Miss T, and sometimes you stream and sometimes Fox streams, and you usually chat together. Okay, that's sweet. That's sweet. That's good. Okay, interesting. You didn't make it to the end this time, but you made it to the false end last time. Excellent. You know what? That works. That works. And this game is so hard. Even once I get to a few ascension levels in, if your deck is just not working, right, or you try to go the poison route with the silent and you don't get the right poison cards, things get rough. Things get really rough. So that's just a problem. Well, so we insert the gold into the cube and it glows brighter than before. It begins to pulsate in your hand faster and faster, and your vision becomes obscured by the radiance of the cube. You feel time slow as you watch the scurrying commuters pace slower and slower until time crawls to a halt. And then we shudder with the possibility of what can be done with this power. I'm not necessarily going to wake up all of these. We are proceeding very slowly in this game, unfortunately, because I'm taking a long time. But one of the things I do like about this game is that it does allow you to pause, talk to viewers and everything. I don't know if you like that, Miss T, but it's very enjoyable. And oh, Manny Tato, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the string cheese. Manny Tato, we were actually just talking about potatoes, which is fun. I don't know if that's related to your name. You could tell me but what is your favorite kind of potato? You know, how do you like your potatoes cooked? And tell me if your name is related to potatoes or some other potato. You know, same goes for you, Miss T. If you want to talk about it, you don't have to. I'm not going to force people to talk about potatoes if they don't want to. We're not a heavy potato group here. Oh my gosh, a merchant. We don't have any gold. Frack. This is the one problem with countering merchants early, is that if you don't have gold, it's not much you can do. Luckily, this mod does provide sales on things, so we could, Yeah, we don't need to return exhausted attacks. We don't need the block. Deal 3 damage. Applying weak might be okay. What's this thing here? Okay, so this exhausts. It upgrading cards. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Upgrade this card permanently. Can be upgraded to 5 times. Ooh, that sounds really good. So every time we use that card, it'll upgrade over and over again. I think we're gonna get that. I just love the concept of that. And we're just gonna skip the rest of these cards. Okay, so we're gonna keep going forward. Okay, at least we're moving forward. At least we're moving forward. Oh, look, it's a multiple enemies. That kind of card, like Electropulse or Da Capo, as this card is called, would be really useful because you can strike all enemies. Actually, can we kill them all? I think we can. Yeah, this will do 9 damage, and that will upgrade. And then this will do 10 damage, and there we go. Easy fight. Sometimes you can encounter multiple enemies early on. I don't usually think that's necessarily the case, but you know, in Act 1 you really want it, but sometimes those cards come in handy. Your name is partially potato-based, Manny-Tato, and your favorite potato's gotta be garlic smash. Oh, that does sound really good. I absolutely love garlic. I agree with you. I love garlic on everything. I probably shouldn't say everything, but I usually like to buy a big jar of not chopped garlic, more maybe like crushed garlic, and put that on lots of different things, and it goes so well. And garlic is delicious. You know, I don't know of anyone that doesn't like garlic. Maybe not as much as you know, it's like some people like garlic, but like I guess vampires, right? Vampires don't like garlic. So I guess if you live in the Twilight Saga or you know Hellsing, I guess you can't eat garlic. based in potatoes. Oh, we can gain some energy. Oh, this basically just gives you energy in the next one. Oh, but we can upgrade it. We do have a relic that lets us upgrade twice. We got rid of Star Lighting last time, so I'm not gonna do that. No, Stardust. So let's go calculate and we'll upgrade it next time. So that's what we'll do. Okay. I have a weakness. Guys. Miss T, I don't know if you feel this as I do, but every time we come across good cards, I'm like, oh, I want to add it. And then my deck ends up being like 30 cards, and it's like very unfortunate. It's like, well, Kevin, you did this to yourself. Whenever you play an attack, this creature loses 1 strength. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I can see that. I kind of want to play this card because it keeps upgrading every time you play it, and that can get really... That probably is going to be really biased, right? It's probably a really broken card, but probably fun to play. So if we can reduce this attack damage, we can do it. We can lose a lot of damage being done to us 3 times. Okay, cool. We can do Lucky Strike. That costs 0. So now it is down to 6 damage, which we can block part of it. So we'll only take 1 hit. We'll take 1 damage. 6, 5, 1 damage. Perfectly good. I don't know what this is. It looks like some kind of guy in a straitjacket, right? For crazy people with a cone, like a dog would have a cone to prevent them from scratching themselves, but he's already in a straitjacket. Mods are weird, but I bet these creatures probably are interesting in the game itself. I just wish that I remember the name of this game. I could probably tell you guys the names of all the mods I installed. Did I have a list somewhere? I don't know. We could probably take this guy out, right? Let's see here. 18, I need to do 18 damage. Looks like I do 12 here, and this is 9. I think we'll be fine. Okay, so we'll do this. Just this and this. Okay. Generally, it's a good idea to kill mobs, then they can't hear you. We got Liquid Memories as a potion. So this will let us return a card from the discard pile if I don't forget to do that. And let's see what we got here. Ooh, a 0 cost power. I like powers that it costs 0 because once you play a power card, it's out of your deck, right? So you don't have to worry about it, even if it's a 0 card and might clog your deck at the beginning. It's perfect. Whenever you apply weak to an enemy, deal 4 damage to it. Maybe not such a good idea, especially since we don't apply weak to enemies. Yeah, they upgrade. Scrap Toss, deal 2 damage, salvage 1. This will let you draw a card. Draw 2 cards. I think we're skipping. First time for anything, right? We'll go ahead and skip that. Okay. And now we're gonna go ahead and face our first elite. Oh boy, that sound. Whew, that's interesting. Yay, look at these textures. They kind of fit together, right? These are not the same mods, right? This is Robot Guy is a different mod than this act. Library of Runa, I think, or something. So, but the drawing style is kind of similar. This is I mean, okay, I'm not an artist, guys. I admit, I'm not an artist. I can't draw. If I say something looks the same, I'm probably wrong because I don't know how art looks. So if you want to correct me, feel free to. To me, it looks the same based on my biased point of view. Okay, so this is going to do 14 damage. That's a lot of damage, but it is an elite. And this is going to buff. Okay, and then what are these pattern recognition? Whenever this creature deals 9 unblocked damage in a single turn, it removes all its debuffs from itself. Okay, not quite important yet. If we probably want to block a lot of... Do I want to block all of it? I kind of do, but at the same time, it's probably not a good idea to waste that turn. I could do 1 salvage, and I could do 1 defend. We could block parts of it, 12 damage. And what if I play scan, use the potion, bring that card back, right? So then I get 14. I get 14 for only 1 damage, and then I could use like strike or plasma or something. And 2 strikes will be 17 damage. So I just do 2 strikes. That's what we'll do. That's what we do for the damage. Okay, that seems reasonable. And we're not gonna do these first, so we can. Actually, no. This is a boosted strike, so we'll do the strike first, in case we get it back from our discard, right? From our salvage from the discard pile. So salvage will let us get it back. Okay, we're gonna play Liquid Memories, get that back. So that gives us 14 defense, and then we're gonna go ahead and strike again with that boosted strike. Okay. And I'm hitting the one on the left because it has less HP. Maybe the buff one should have hit. I don't know. We'll see. I just want to try and kill one of them first, and then we'll try and deal with the other one. Okay, looks like that boosts its own strength. Oh boy, 18 damage. It gains strength, but it's going to lose strength at the end of the turn. Okay, so that's not good. Laser Burst will give me 3 damage to a random enemy 6 times. Not bad. This is the one that we picked up where we can gain an energy, but it's not so good right now. I think we'll try to kill this thing because we just really don't have a lot of block. And this will do 9 damage, theoretically. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, not great. Let's go ahead and take care of that block just to get some block damage, prevent us from losing more HP. We are going to come up to some campfires later, but I don't want to use them both for healing. I want to use one for upgrading because of our relic. And then we'll just take out this guy next turn. This guy's also going to lose some strength. So, okay, so it looks like they alternate between attacking and buffing. So that's not bad. We can go ahead and kill this guy. I think we can do 13 damage with second movement. It'll be upgraded. And then we can do Lucky Strike. And to take care of that, mini lasers. And maybe do a damage to that other thing right there. Or maybe we'll get some more energy. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and Lucky Strike that. We'll do... This is 6 damage, this is 5 damage. So we'll do that one just to take that out. Don't have to worry about that. No defense. We'll mini lasers that. And then... Do we want to gain some more energy? Or do we want to... Let's get some more energy for next time. Let's get some more strikes in. And... although this is a boosted strike for 9 damage. That's not bad. But maybe we'll get that 0 attack card back. So we'll go... yeah, I guess we didn't get that back. Maybe I don't know how to play this game. But we'll try. We'll try. Okay, so it has a lot of health. We can do 18 damage. And that'll bring us pretty close. And then we have enough to take it out. So that'll be fine. We just do it with a little strike, take it damage. Okay, we're good. We're still above half health. Oh yeah, this actually, the relics are pages, right? Pages from a book. And then you can decide, try to decide an effect upon pickup. Okay. So let's see, what are the effects here? It's hard to read these. We can, whenever you play 5 cards in the same turn, we gain energy. That's really good, because we might play a lot of cards, especially with all our 0-cost cards. Whenever you attack an enemy that's non-tend to attack, it deals additional 3 thorn damage. And if you do not play any attacks during your turn, you gain 2 strength. I think we're going to do the one with the energy. That's really good. Okay, and let's see if we're going to add a card to our deck. 9 damage for 1 salvage. Shock kick, deal 9 damage, apply 1 week. 3 damage, apply 1 week. What happens if you boost this? 10 damage for a single card. No, we're gonna skip. I think the cards we have right now are pretty good at the moment, and we're gonna upgrade a few of them soon. So, actually, do we need to choose another card upgrade? No, we can upgrade any of these, so we'll be fine. Okay, let's skip those. Oh, whew, wow! This the question marks can be anything. Could be events, could be a merchant, or could be a random mobs, or an elite. So that's not great. Do I have 10 damage to all enemies is pretty good for 1. And they're only going to do 5 damage, so we actually just need a block card. So why not electromagnetic pulse all of that? So let's see if we can do mini lasers to kill something. So if I can kill that one... oh, we did kill it. Okay, so that's good. They're going to debuff me like crazy. But... we'll take out one of the heavier ones, and I guess we'll just play a block, because that's all we can do. But hey, we try things. We try things and sometimes they work. Okay, so so their ability is they put a bunch of ethereal on my deck, so that basically means it's clogged up. Next time I draw cards from my deck, I might get all these useless cards that I can't do anything with. Not great. Not great. Also, I think I got strength. I lost strength, so that's not good. 0 damage to all enemies. Wow, I can do 0 damage to all enemies. That is not good. We're gonna still play this card to upgrade it permanently. Oh wait, how many times has this been upgraded? It can only be upgraded 5 times. Well, that's really unfortunate. Oh, this will deal 7 damage. So at least that's good. And this will do 8. Okay, so I think we're gonna be fine. We're not taking any damage. It's just kind of annoying here. This thing is gonna be killed right now. Hey, we got a power potion. That's good. Okay. 13 damage, add a slime to your hand. I really hate that. Dual claw. Every time you play 5 kind of singleton, gain 3 green and 3 block. Okay, so that's gonna work out with repetitive patterns. So now we're gonna try to synergize our deck. And it seems like our deck synergy is all about playing as many cards as possible. 5 vigor will give us our increased attack damage and 5 block. Okay, so we're just gonna get dual core, I think. Add a slime to your hand, exhaust status cards in your hand. Oh, well that's pretty good, right? Then exhaust those status cards. And gain 3 block and draw a card for each card exhausted. Oh, so basically lets you draw a card. What do you do when you upgrade it? Okay, so basically lets you exhaust. If you have a lot of exhaust cards in your hand, it lets you clean up. And since it seems one of the strategies for this kind of deck, this character, is that you can do put a lot of statuses in your hand and then exhaust them later with cleanup. So that seems pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and go with dual core. I like that concept. Looks like we completed another quest. And we're gonna proceed forward. Okay, so we're gonna go to the campfire. Oh, look, so it looks like I got the keys. Getting keys is very important in this game if you want to fight the boss. So I might do that later. Let's go ahead and rest. So this will give us 22 HP. So this will bring us to 65 health. That's pretty good. 65 health is pretty good. Okay, proceed forward. Maybe I should have upgraded cards first and then have healed, but it's hard to tell. Let's see what's in this, what kind of relic we got. We can get 23 gold. Not bad. So we have to choose between either getting a light bulb relic or the sapphire key. Okay, that makes this game a little bit harder. I'm thinking, if you have any unspent energy at the end of your turn, draw that many cards at the start of your next turn. Oh, we're probably going to try to spend as much energy as possible. There's times when sometimes you just can't spend all your energy, right? Where like you don't need to, like, oh, I don't have the cards for this, so we need to get some card draw. And I'm curious how much card draw we're going to need to play in this game. So that might be really good. The kind of decks I do like to play is like get lots of energy, gets lots of card draw, play 50 cards, you know, in a single turn, and that's a lot of fun. Like really, really positive. I don't know if that's a possibility. I don't know if it's a possibility. But getting the sapphire key can be really good if you get a relic that it's not quite good at. So it's a really tough decision. I'm thinking that we're probably not going to use light bulb that much. We're going to try and get a deck that will cycle very quickly. So we're going to go ahead and pick the sapphire key. So that's one of the 3 keys we need. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and use the smith this time because of our relic. We can upgrade twice whenever we smith. So that's great. What do we want to upgrade? I don't want to upgrade this because this card can be upgraded. It's already upgraded whenever we play it. Single core is not bad. Calculate, I think, is good because I'll give us some more energy next turn. And I like the idea that it'll give us some card draw. So we're going to go ahead and do Calculate. Getting some more energy is always a solid idea. Now we can upgrade one more card. And like I said before, we really want to boost up damage early in Act 1. So, okay, Emmy, no worries. I understand that you're tired. I'm glad that I hope I tired you out because I want you to sleep, and I'm sorry about your insomnia. But please sleep. Try and sleep. Get some good rest and have pleasant dreams. You know, I hope that you get a good 7-8 hours, whatever you need, and we'll see you next time. You know, in the morning when you wake up. But I'm wishing you the best. I'm wishing you the best, Emmy, and thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate that kindness. Okay, should we upgrade this? This will make it so that it's in ethereal, and I can play it. I can also get some more damage in with these plasma missiles or this electropulse. Probably not the plasma missile because it exhausts, and it's really sad when a card exhausts and you upgrade it because then you can't really do anything. Single core, we haven't been able to quite use that yet. I'm thinking we do Lucky Strike because it will boost our damage for this card. This gives 1 to 12, and this both gives 3, and I don't think we need that yet. So probably the 0 cost card. We'll upgrade that. We probably want to upgrade both, but we'll see. Okay, so we're going to come to another merchant, and this one, we have a little more gold than before. So let's see what we can buy. We can buy one relic, it looks like. It'll give us a curse, and we can remove something from our deck for 100. Usually you want to remove the strikes, the basic strikes. The next two times you play an upgradable card that's in your deck, upgrade it permanently. Okay, but only the next 2 times. Okay, so unfortunately it's very limited use. I don't really like limited use cards. I like relics. I like relics that will continue to give back throughout the run. So we really don't need that, especially with the curse. Can't buy any of these cards. What about these top cards? This will do 2 damage, not great. Remove all block from the enemy. That's circumstantial. 7 block. Draw a card, gain 6 block, and enemy will lose 1 strength, or we can retain and we gain a power. Whenever you play a power, gain 2 strength. Okay, we don't have a big power deck, I think. So I don't think we're gonna need that, but getting 2 strength is good. I think we should just go ahead and remove a strike from our deck. And the reason we do that is because it'll make our deck a little more efficient. We'll get the cards we need. Basic strikes are just usually pretty bad. So I like that idea, especially since I have a tendency to collect way too many cards anyway. So it's a pretty useful thing to do. And then we're gonna fight an elite. Okay, so I believe that this elite gives us another shard. You know, we need to collect 3, and you collect it in different ways. One's in a chest, one's from an elite, and one's from a campfire. So one campfire we're gonna have to skip at some point. But usually I'd like to do that a little bit later on, maybe Act 2, because I kind of want to use those early campfires to upgrade our deck. This is a crazy looking creature. There's 4 hands on it. She's kind of a plant, I think. She's aggressive. Okay. The first attack you play each turn gains Laurel Wreath. This creature receives 50% less damage from attacks without Laurel Wreath. Okay. So the first attack I play is going to do less damage to her, and then every subsequent attack is going to do more damage. That's interesting. It's also going to attack me for 18 damage. So not quite easy to do. Not quite easy to do, but we're going to try. We're going to try. Okay. Wow, 23 damage though. This card can do 23 damage for 2 things. It's probably maximum upgrade. We've probably played this 5 times already. What can we do here? What can we do? 13 damage. We can block a lot of it. We could get a power potion. I kind of want to save a power potion for the last boss because I don't know what they're going to do. And that's always a risky, but 18, that's a lot of damage. Can we block that? How much can we block? We can block 10 of that. That's not bad, and then we could probably play Calculate. That will give us more energy next turn. For whatever kind of thing we want to do, we can Lucky, and then we'll do Lucky Strike too. Okay. So, let's block. We're gonna play it a little safe. We'll play Calculate, we'll Lucky Strike it, and then we'll play Calculate. Okay, and that'll give us a better chance next turn. Okay. Okay, let's see what I do here. This is going to give us some more cards to play with, and we have more energy. Because we took our hit for some of these HP, we draw 3 more cards. We have 5 energy. This is really good. Where's that power card that doubles our attack? Nothing is here. We're going to play 5 cards this turn, so we're going to go ahead and get dual core in there. Okay, so hopefully that counts as 1 card. Let's go ahead and lucky strike that. Okay, so that's 2 cards. Should we play 4th movement? 7 block. What's in our discard pile? Calculate. Ooh, can we get calculate again? Should we defend? We can block most of that damage, so why don't we go ahead and try and block a lot of the damage? I'm okay with just playing 2 defensive cards. We got 15 because we shuffled our deck, I think. So we're going to block all of that. Let's play 4th movement to get 25 damage on that creature. And I think that we want to... Let's see. 9 damage. We want to add a static build up to our hand. I'm not entirely sure. She is about halfway done, and this is going to do 9 damage. So... unless she can heal... She's gonna debuff me. I am concerned about that, but I think we're gonna risk it. Just do a little more damage in there and then see how that happens. Okay. Paralysis. What does that do? Their next attack deals 50% less damage. Well, that's not great. 50% less damage. Oh, but I can strike this 2 times and this will boost me. Okay, we're gonna play Faint Aroma. Now, the reason why we're doing that is like normally I don't like to play that because it costs a lot of energy, right? But it will pretty much deal double damage against unblocked opponents. We just don't have a lot of strikes in our hands, right? And like we have a lot of 0 level cards, so we're not going to spend all our energy anyway. We don't need to defend because it's not attacking, so we're going to go Faint Aroma, do mini strike damage, and then we're going to... Oh, Argreus, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. It's thank you very much for joining us, Argreus. What kind of, were you playing Slay the Spire before? Do you like Slay the Spire? Do you enjoy it? Also, we were talking about this earlier in the chat. What's your favorite kind of potato? What kind of potato do you like? French fries, mashed potatoes? How do you like your potatoes prepared? Also, Argus, I'm kind of curious about your name. You want to tell me that as well. I'm sorry, I asked you like 3 questions. 3 questions right now, right in a row. But, you know, I'm curious on what you like. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. I don't want to force people to talk to me. If you just want to lurk, that's fine. Sometimes that's just how life goes. We're pretty close to winning this actually, so I think playing it safe was fine. As long as we can kill this thing before it kills me. We just need to do 8 damage, and there we go. Okay, hey, we completed a quest. Not that these quests matter, but yeah. Argus, this game is fantastic. It is. If you like roguelike games, it's good. If you like card games, it's great. And if you like both, even better. It is a game I would highly recommend to anyone that likes those types of games because it is engaging. It changes every time you play, but it doesn't feel like it's too random that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna win these. And the mod community is fantastic. They make so much content. I am playing 1 million mods right now on this game itself. This character that I'm playing right now, this little robot guy, he's a modded character. Oh man, he's very cute. And the deck I'm playing is modded. It's fantastic. Maybe it affects the balance of the game a little, but I say play, you know, the game lets you play as you want to. Also, there's a lot of, the community is just so supportive. So, I really quite enjoy it here. Okay, so we can get the tuning fork. So whenever we break an enemy's block, we deal damage. Okay, that's okay. We got the emerald key. So we got 2 of the 3 keys, guys. 2 of the 3 keys in Act 1. That's pretty good. And let's see what card we might want to add to this. Ooh! The cards are sorted by rarity. Right, so if it has a gray kind of banner on it, normal card. If it has this light blue banner, it's more of it's a little bit rarer. I think it's like uncommon or something. And if it's gold, this is like the best kind of card. Very rare, hard to get. Not necessarily good for your deck. You have to kind of make that judgment based on what your strategy is. But they tend to be a lot better than regular cards. So let's see what we got here. Whenever you play a card costing 0, do 1 damage to all enemies and gain 1 block. That's really good because we have a lot of 0 damage cards here. We have at least 2. And powers also don't boost that. We can see what happens to the upgrade. 2 damage. Okay, that's good. Lose 6, exhaust fan we've seen before. We don't really care about that. Deal 7 damage. Enemy loses 1 strength and exhaust. I don't like the fact that it exhausts and only 8 damage when you upgrade it. We're going to go with mini boosters. It adds to our deck. It's not going to clog things up, but it's a lot of fun. But yeah. Argus, were you playing a game before? You're playing a game now? Oh, here you go. Okay, here you go. 2 mashed potatoes. Yeah, excellent. Sorry to make you write so much. You're writing an essay. Okay. Mashed potatoes slap. I do agree, but French fries probably... yeah, I would choose French fries as well. Love French fries. French fries, delicious. And Argus was a character in the book I was writing, but eventually scrapped, but I like the name, so I kept it. So this is fun. Yeah, this is, you know, if you want a game, a Magic the Gathering replacement, this is a great game. I love it. You're building your deck as you're playing. You're advancing up a map. There's so many enemies, and it is just a well done game. I have sunk so many hours into this game. And everything. Are you getting out of Magic the Gathering? Is it the cost of the cards? You know, is it just because something about the game is bothering you? I'm curious. I don't want to be a downer or anything, but I'm curious why you're getting out of Magic the Gathering. To be fair, I've never was in Magic the Gathering. I did a lot of Pokemon cards. Nothing really competitive. I just like collecting them, and I do play a little bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh card game but I never did Magic. Okay, let's see here. We can do 29 damage to all the enemies right here. We just kill it. This card's a little bit broken, but we've been investing in this card. We've been upgrading it like crazy. So I think it's fine if it's broken now because we've been putting in the effort. We've been spending our money on that. 13 damage for a slime. Don't really care about that. Apply a weak. I don't really know if we need that. And if we apply a weak to an enemy, do damage. We're gonna skip cards. We're not gonna clog our deck up. As a Magic the Gathering player, you know the importance of getting the right card at the right time. So, you know, it's always positive. Yeah, okay, so it's not as big a scene at the old house. I see. Your cards have been sitting around. Yeah, that's fair. If you don't have anyone to play with, or, you know, things are just, like, you know, not really active, like, you know, you kind of start questioning, like, what's the point? You know, why am I doing this? So yeah, if you want to get into a good card game, I recommend this. This is poggers. It's very enjoyable. You can play it single player. There's some they don't have a multiplayer version. There are some multiplayer mods. I don't quite know how well one of them works. I tested out the other one, and it's cool, but it's very buggy. The one that everyone seems to be playing now, which is the one I haven't tested, is interesting, but it doesn't quite give you the multiplayer feel. I feel it's kind of like you're kind of playing in parallel, which is fine. But you know, not quite a one. And they need to add a PvP mode. I don't know how balanced that would be, but they need to add a PvP mode. I think that would be the next step in the development of this game. But the single player mode, fantastic. Chef's kiss, as my friend would say, whatever that means. Okay, they're just gonna debuff me. What are they? They are just crazed employees. Okay, so we're just gonna try and take out as many as possible. Let's try and take out 24. And I guess I could have taken out a bigger one. I should have done the math there. But at least we took down one of them. What did they do to me? So they weakened me, and they made me vulnerable. So I'm taking more damage, and I do less damage. So that's great. Can I kill them with Finale? This will do 21 damage. Do I have any defenses? I don't have any defenses, so I might as well just... Oh! Well, I guess I killed them. I don't know why that killed them. But, okay. Oh, unfortunately, we ran out of potion slots. I did sacrifice a potion slot to basically get a relic, and now I'm regretting it because I can't do anything. When I play a power, gain 1 artifact, wears off after playing 2 powers in 1 turn. So I can't play 2 powers in 1 turn. That seems really reasonable. Or do I want weak, which will prevent damage to me? I'm thinking I skip the artifact, which is about debuffs, and although that will go well with this power potion. Well, what cards are we adding here? Stardust I don't care about. 7 block. Stun grenade. Yeah, we don't need any of these cards. Where are we in the map? This campfire will let us upgrade 2 cards, or I can rest before the final boss. If I want to prevent damage to myself, I want to keep this weak potion. I think we're just going to skip this potion. Oh yeah, stream elements. Stream Elements has posted the Discord. I welcome everyone who's watching. If you want to go ahead and join our Discord community, it's very poggers. Would love to see you there, but it's up to you. I don't want to force anyone. I just want to say, you're all welcome. You really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and we're going to risk it. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to upgrade your cards, and we're not going to rest and gain HP. If we defeat the final boss in this act, we will heal all our HP back for Act 2. So this could be a waste if we can do it with our 57 HP, and I think we're going to try it. What we're going to upgrade, I don't know. Or we can recall the Ruby Key. But I think since I don't know how this boss plays out, we're just going to try and increase our deck strategy. So I wanted to go ahead and upgrade Dual Core because I think we can play 5 cards in a turn maybe more often. And let's see, we can upgrade twice. That because of this relic. Normally, we can only upgrade once, but I'm trying to really just get our money's worth. Mini boosters. Yeah, mini boosters too. That'll work out too. That works out well because we're gonna try and play as many 0 cards as possible. Maybe we should have gotten a few more 0 cards. That might be my fault. So we're playing against the Fairy Queen. Wow, that looks absolutely horrifying. I thought we were playing against a Fairy Queen, but these look like eldritch monsters that are like from Cthulhu or something. I mean, they have 3 mouths. I don't even know what this is. So, looks like they're gonna do 18 damage to us. I have a lot of block, but I don't know. I can't block everything. This will do 24 damage, and calculates just really good. Let's go ahead and use our power potion. We're gonna drink that. We're gonna power, and this will be for free. We're going to gain less energy, we get solar fire. Don't we don't that one. Whenever we play a power, gain 2 strength. That's not bad. And every time you play a 5 card single turn, we gain. Oh, so this is the same thing like Dual Core. Are we going to play a lot of cards in a single turn? I really hope so. Though power collect is good, especially since we're going to be playing some power cards right from the get-go. So it's really tough. Strength's going to boost our attacks. Strengths will boost our attacks. I think we might go with Dual Core though. Because we have that card in our deck. Having two played twice is not bad. Do I want to take all this damage? I really don't want to take all this damage. So we're going to just defend twice. And then we're going to do calculate. And to get our next turn boosted up. So we're going to take 8 damage. It's not the worst idea. And we'll see how it happens here. Okay, so we're bleeding, we're taking 1 damage. Okay. We have a lot of cards now, a lot of opportunities. We have 5 energy. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. I'm thinking we play Faint Aroma because we're going to do unblocked damage, and then we play Finale, so that's going to do 56. So that's going to be a significant amount of damage on this, including killing these minions, which aren't so bad. Okay? Unfortunately, that means we don't play 5 cards. But, we'll probably try mini lasers on that. Should I also try and do this? This weakness potion will decrease its attack on us, which is not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I'm currently not too concerned at the moment. I think we could beat it without using that potion, and if we could say that for an elite next act, that may be good. But, I could be wrong. So why don't I go ahead and just end turn, we'll see what happens. And, yeah, I think it's going to summon more minions now. Okay, so I think we're okay. There's Dual Core. So why don't we go ahead and play Dual Core, get that power out there. We'll do Likely Strike. We'll do Strike again. We'll do Strike again. And then I think we're going to have to use this minion. Oh, well, 30 HP. I think we could do it. We could do 30 HP. We could do 30 HP. Also, Argus, if you're still there, I don't know. Did you, so you write a character in a book. Are you a writer? Are you a novelist? Do you write books, and are you intending to be published? I'm really curious. Are you published already? In which case, I'm really curious on what I'd love to read your novel. I'd like to see your book. Although you wouldn't be able to post the link in chat, admittedly. But well, this I ask the question first, and then we can talk about it further. The more we know. If we kill this, these are minions. So if we kill this boss, the Fairy Queen. Oh, that's the Fairy Queen. Oh, that's horrifying. If we kill that first, then we don't have to fight these guys. So what can we do here? What can we do here? This will be... Can we do enough damage? This will be 9 damage. This will be 12 damage. 21 damage. We could take 8. We only have 3 energy. Let's just go ahead and do a bunch of damage as possible with that. Okay, at least we kill the enemy. And we'll deal 12 damage here. Oh, that'll kill it. Oh, we win! We win! I don't quite know sometimes how the math works in this game. There's a lot of buffs and debuffs sometimes, and if you take a lot of time to do it, you can calculate it. I just don't have the patience for that, and especially since I don't quite... we got to get through this, right? You know, I'm already in Act 1. We're already an hour and 20 minutes into the stream, and I'm just going super slow. But look, looks like we have a lot of solid gold cards to choose from. So they're saying... You write music now. You tried writing books in middle and high school, which helped build your creative side of using music. Oh, that's wonderful, August. So you're a composer. You make songs. That's wonderful. And do you have songs out now that you've made? I'm just curious. Okay, so Asteroid is 23 damage, 33 damage if we boost it. Explosion. Play a random missile card, and then play an aftershock for each attack exhausted this combat. We don't have a lot of exhaust. 7 damage, 2 weak, 2 vulnerable. It's not bad for 1 cost card. I'm liking that 2 cost card, especially if we can upgrade it for 33 damage. Let's try and get more energy relics. Let's go ahead and take Asteroid. And then we're going to get a relic from this boss here. Okay, and the relics are going to give us a special ability. So, gain energy at the start of each turn, but we're going to raise the essential level by 5. So that basically increases the difficulty. It's not great. This will transfer 3 cards and then upgrade them. If there's cards on our deck we don't want. Lose 1 charge, and at the end of your turn, immediately start another turn. Energy and blocks are maintained between these turns. Start with 6 charges. Okay. Well, energy and blocks are maintained between these turns. Start with 6 charges. Okay, so I can right-click to use it. And then I can take another turn, and I keep my block and energy. So that means that I wouldn't gain new energy, and I can only use this 6 times. I don't quite like that idea, because the energy is basically how we power cards through things. And if we're not getting energy with a new turn, there's just not a point. So probably one of these two. I don't really like any of these options. Maybe we'll increase the difficulty. It's so hard sometimes to play this game on the higher ascension level, but we're only on 1 at the moment. That'll bring us to 6. I think we should be fine, and we want more energy in this game, so guess we're going to Ascension 6. Haha, that's great. Okay, that's cool, Argus. You're gonna so in May. Okay, so that's next year, I guess, May 2022. If I got my years correct. Argus, I wish you the best of luck. If there's anything that I'm sure you're gonna do. I'm looking forward to you releasing anything. Do you have a sample? Do you want to promote everything? I don't know. You can't link anything in my chat, unfortunately, because of the rule set. But if you go ahead and join my Discord and post, you're in the Discord already. If you want to go ahead and post a sample of your work, if you want, you don't have to. But if there's anything you want to kind of promote, or a link you want to promote. Just post that link in advertising or something, and then I will post it in this Twitch so that everyone here watching can on Twitch and on YouTube, because I'm streaming to both platforms, can see it. And just kind of want to promote your work out. Get it out there so that people can see what you're doing. If you have a social media or anything, whatever you want to link, just go ahead and post it in the Discord, and I'll throw it in there. Because it's important. It's important to support each other, not the community. And be supportive, right? Especially with creativity. I think creativity is absolutely amazing. We're going to choose somewhere randomly, because why not? We were just in the library. We're going to see where we're going to go right now. Okay, so we're in Gensokyo. So this is the bullet hell game made by modders. So that's pretty interesting. It's an interesting. You will see different kinds of enemies. That's basically what I'm saying. It's going to be a whole new theme. The bosses are complicated in this act. It's well done, but boy, are they complicated. So let's see what we got here. So we're on Ascension 6. So now we were on Ascension 1. So now normal enemies are deadlier. Elites are harder. Bosses are harder. We're going to heal less after boss battles. Okay, so we're not full health. Okay, and we start each run damage. So that's not great, but... we'll make do what we can here. Because we have shards, we gotta avoid this thing. That thing would kill us. That's based on these void shards from that mod, so Not quite poggers. See what we can do there. And I like hitting as many elites as possible for relics, so why don't we go and see what we can do here, see if we can get any of these campfires in there. This one looks okay, so we could probably go this path. Looks like we already got 3 campfires. Looks like we get 4 campfires and an enemy boss. This is kind of a cheat, honestly, because we have so many shards built up. These void shards carry over between runs. That's just a mod I have installed. It's not necessarily a good idea to use those if you don't want to cheat. I usually like to build those ups in endless runs. Oh, I guess you can't see it's behind my camera, but basically we're just gonna skip that. We're gonna skip that just so we don't have to deal with that. Yeah, Argus, as soon as you post a link, let me know in the Twitch chat so then I can switch over to the Discord. I'll grab the link and then I'll throw it in here. But yeah, this looks like a pretty decent path. We'll get this cool campfire at the end here. We'll get more campfires for upgrades. And we're avoiding a lot of enemies, so we're not going to get a lot of damage. I think we're going to be fine. Not a lot of merchants. Guess we're kind of skipping that, but I think we'll be okay. What about this path? There's a lot of question marks here on this one, which I kind of like. But I do like this this wrench thing, which is a special kind of part of this act that gives you something cool. Yeah, we'll just go with this path. Okay. Okay, so Venus Flytrap, it's going to inflict a negative effect on us. That's not cool. 94 HP is a lot. We have a weakness potion, so we're just going to see, maybe we want to use that later. What can we do here? We probably want to do a lot of damage. This will be 24 damage, this 29 damage, but they both cost 2. And I do like Calculate. Okay, so we're not going to use a strike. We'll do Calculate. We'll gain some more energy, and then we're going to do Finale. This will give us some oh, that's what's causing it. Finale puts vulnerability on them, so that'll take more damage. So we'll have more. Oh, do I have another energy? Right, because of that relic. So we can do strike. Okay, so that's not bad. That's about close to half health. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, it's gonna do 10 damage to us. That's not bad. We could probably block that. Can we kill it? 9 damage to all enemies. This will do double damage. 12 damage, 24, 12. It is vulnerable, so that'll be plus 6, 18, 12. That's already 18, so that's gonna be 36. I think we could just kill it. Pretty sure we could just kill it. My math could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we could just go ahead and take it down. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, excellent. Yeah, unfortunately, you don't heal after every encounter. You do heal after every act, but yeah, it can make a huge difference. So, and you can heal in campfires. So we're going to use that. A bottle of vodka. That's really funny. This mod, Blue Laboratory, adds all these weird potions. The next time you would lose HP, and we'll shuffle 3 days into your draw pile. Okay, well that's we'll hold on to that. Might as well. Okay, so in this act, you want a lot of AoE attack damage. You want a lot of AoE attack damage. So mini drones might be pretty good, especially since we want more 0 level cards, so we could play more cards, and we could upgrade that later. Double block costs 2. That's not quite good, and we don't like metal strike, so we're gonna take mini drones. And like I said, we're gonna skip this. These cards are all broken. We're not gonna ruin this run here. We're gonna play a little bit more fair. Okay, I'm not gonna read these because these, especially in this mod, the reading is very. It takes a very long time to read, and we want to kind of get through this game. But basically, these girls are attacking each other. This is basically from a different game. I forget the name of it. Is it Gensokyo? Yeah, Gensokyo. And maybe that's the name of the game too. And it's a bullet hell, so they're just shooting at each other. And so basically, in this event, it says like, "Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of girls shooting at each other above us. What are we gonna do? We can embrace the power and add an urban legend to our deck." Now, I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. We're gonna lose some HP though, so that's not good. What card are we gonna add? Okay, so these look good. Oh look, this is a 0 level card. Okay, so that's not bad, right? 0 level cards are good. Lunacy, what does that do? Whenever a lunatic enemy attacks, a random enemy is targeted instead. Oh, that's cool. but exhaust. And this will give us block, damage, and add a red cape and a blue cape to hand, which I guess are 1 cost attack. I think we go with this one because it's a 0 level card, and we kind of want more 0 level cards. And we put a copy of this card in your deck. Okay, so I see. So this is the problem is that this might slowly cause us to have problems drawing cards if we use it too much. So we might want to start investing in card draw at this point. So it looks like we're getting a little bit broken, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Especially since we're on Ascension level 6, so things are a lot harder now. A lot harder, but we'll try. We'll try things. We'll try things. Sometimes we work. Oh, this is interesting. This is a cool. Aspiration adds this event into the game, and basically lets me transform 3 cards into the type of card from another character, specifically the Silent. Okay, so I can go ahead and get rid of 3 cards. I could heal 7 HP. I'm already pretty close to max HP, right? I have only 4 HP down. Are there 3 cards I kind of want to get rid of? That's a very good question. I was thinking maybe getting rid of these strikes are good. These other cards I want to keep. I guess we could get rid of some block and replace it with some better block. So why don't we go ahead and do that? We'll see what happens and what kind of silent cards these turn into. So we got rid of these strikes and defend. Okay. And we just transformed them. Wow, we got a lot of quests done. Okay, and let's see what we got here. Okay, so notice how these cards are different colors in the background, right? My cards are currently my character's cards are kind of this brownish orange color. This card is from the previous act style. These cards, so that they have a different style itself. This is from the current act, has a black card background. Like, look at this, it's pretty crazy. But all these cards work together, and I think that's really neat. No deck in your run is ever going to be the same. So. Quite the challenge. Oh look, we got a 0 level card. That's good. That deals 6 damage. That's better than anything we currently have. An X card, apply 1 weak and deal 3 damage to a random enemy 2x times plus 1 times. That's not bad. X cards basically means it played a number of times equal to how much energy I have left. That's where the X is. And then study poison. Choose a 1 of 3 random poison related cards add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Exhaust. That's not so great because we're not really using poison, so we might want to replace that card later or get rid of it. But the other 2 cards, I think we made a good decision. Okay. We started with 6 cards. Why do we start with 6 cards? Oh, right, because this is an innate card. Or maybe one of these is an innate card? You know what? I don't know. These dogs are going to attack us for 7 damage, and they're also going to do a little bit of block, so that's not great. What can we do here? We could do unblock damage and then do a ton of it. We can gain some energy. I think we'll gain some energy. Can we get some draw? None of these are going to do a lot of damage. We're going to go ahead and play this Faint Aroma card. So this is going to let us do twice as much damage to everyone. We're going to go ahead and play Mini Drones. And that's going to do twice as much damage to them. We're going to play Little Green Man to gain some more energy. So now we got that card on our deck. So that gives us 3 energy to play around with. What if we play Plasma Missiles to take something out or get a poison? We might want to play Extra Mole Sides just to reduce the damage we take. But let's go ahead and see if we can kill something. Well, let's see. 4x. It'd be 3, so 6, so 7 times. We 28 damage. Actually, this thing can kill someone. This thing can kill someone from what we have currently. What if it was only 2? 4, 5, 20 damage? No, we need it. So we can do 20 damage, and because of that other card... let's take out the one with the biggest... oh, it's a random enemy. Okay, I guess we don't choose. Oh, good. It attacked all of them randomly. Take one out! Take one out! Oh! We left them all alive. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I don't want to take damage, so we're going to drink the vodka. We're going to get some days in our draw pile. That's not great. But at least we won't take damage. So, there we go. See, vodka. Vodka. Oh, I thought we took damage. What? Oh, maybe it's the next one time you take damage. Ugh. Oh, well. Oh, well, we're gonna kill these guys anyway. This is power, so we're going to play Mini Booster. Why don't we go ahead and put a Little Green Man to get on there? That's good. We'll play this card to just attack. See if we can kill that card. Yep, nope. And then, and then Laser Burst, do some more damage. 7 damage. 7 damage. We don't have another card to attack with. So we're going to just block that damage, and then we're going to just strike. Actually, we could have just killed it. But let's kill the one that's going to bluff itself. Yeah, I'm not going to play that card. It'll be fine. Okay, so I think we're good. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to kill this, but I think we're going to be okay. Why don't I scan? We'll do this card to get some damage. We'll use scan to get a card back. Oh, good, we got plasma. Oh, never mind, we won. We won. We won the game. That happens. That happens, but hey. It's good, it's good. Oh, Lucky Strike. I think we're just going to throw a lot of 0 level cards in here. I think we're just going to do that. Actually, no, we got a lot of energy now from Little Green Men. Let's see if we can do some draw. Metal Strike, 3 damage, 1 weak. Salvage 2. This will give me 4 cards. It's upgraded. It's upgraded for us. Some card rewards are going to start out upgraded. So let's go ahead and get this. Will just give me 4 card draw. So that's not bad. Not bad, right? Some overpowered cards let you draw 2 cards, right? In card games. This will give you 4 cards. 2 from my draw deck, 2 from my discard pile. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Okay here. Let's see here. What can we do? Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and just go into this elite. We're almost there. We're almost there. Halfway done. Okay, so all these elites tend to have special abilities in this game, in this this act. So every other card you play is exhausted. Okay, so that's not good. So that's basically out of play. So we're going to be very careful. So this first card, we're going to be okay. Okay, we're going to play card first, and then we're going to play Faint Aroma, because that already exhausts. So, because it's exhausted, because of that, it's going to allow us to be able to utilize that mechanic. So why don't we go ahead and get some block, and then this is going to automatically exhaust. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't really help us much. This is a 2, so this is going to do 4 damage, apply wing to 1 random enemy. So I'm going to go ahead and play this card. And then the next card we have to remember is going to exhaust. Oh, that's good. So applied weak to that. So we're only going to take 1 damage. We're not going to use that weak potion. Okay, here we go. No, Argus, completely understand. So please go to sleep. Have a good night. Have a good rest. Dream well. And thank you very much for wishing me such a great stream. I appreciate that. You know, Argus, you're so kind. I think that you're a great person as well. I'm looking forward to your release of your music. And you know, next, and you know, just if you have any, you know, media links or anything you want to post, you know, I'll just like to promote it. We can do it on the next stream. We can do it on the next stream. Yeah, we have to do it on this stream. But appreciate it, and thank you very much for watching and joining me in the Discord and everything. You're very poggers, and I'll see you around. Have a great sleep, wherever you might be. We might get some Europeans and Asians later, and they're probably not going to be asleep. In fact, in Europe, I think it's going to be quite getting up towards the daylight soon. Hopefully. Okay, so we got to remember, guys, this next card is going to exhaust. Also, it looks like we're taking a ton of damage, which doesn't look good. Might want to kill this minion just so we get less damage. Is there any cards we can play that's going to already exhaust? Finale is going to exhaust, so I say we play that now. And it also gets some vulnerable out there, and it also does damage to everything. So it requires a lot of, it gives us a lot of our opportunities there. Okay, we're only going to take 19 damage now. Can we kill this character beforehand? It has vulnerable, so 50% more damage. Definitely something that we can try. Hopefully. I don't know. This will be 6 damage, just be 9. This will be 9 too, so that's free damage. This will also be 3 damage, so 18, 21 damage. I don't think we can kill it. We're not being able to block a lot of it. How much damage does this do? 23 times 50% away, 211, 34 damage. I'll bring it to half. What if we throw a weakness potion? So that will reduce the amount of damage you take. And why don't we see what we could do with Asteroid? The Asteroid is not going to exhaust. This will give you 2 block. Okay, so we'll throw a weakness on... let's see how much damage we do. Okay. Oh, that's a ton of damage. We don't have to worry about this at all. We're going to do mini drones on that, and then we're going to do mini lasers. We didn't have to worry about that. We didn't have to waste the potion. Oh, Oz's page. We get more pages now. Okay, let's see. What is this going to give us? I think the more pages you get, even though like it will look like the other relic, it'll have its own effects. So definitely a possibility there. Which one do we want? Start of each combat, increase the cost of all cards by E, and gain A strength and dexterity, whatever E is. Okay, so that's not good because we don't know what E means. At the start of each combat, add 1 Oblivion into your draw pile. I don't know what Oblivion. What is it? What is Oblivion? When you would die, heal to something percent, I think it's 50% of your max HP instead, works once. Okay, I think that's fair. I don't know what the Oblivion card is, I don't know if it'll work with our deck, but healing 50 to 50% of our health and when we die gives us a little bit of a second chance. A second chance on this game. Okay, I lose 2 dexterity, nope. Shock, deal 9 damage. Static build cards in our ethereal status, and deal 4 damage only when exhausted. Okay, that's interesting. We don't have a lot of static build-up cards, honestly, so I'm not gonna take any of these cards. Let's keep our deck solid. Okay, we're gonna go to the campfire. So we're at a stage here. We could rest, but we already are only 15 HP down, and this would heal 20 HP. We could upgrade 2 of our cards, and I'm tempted to do that right now because we could do Little Green Men, which will let us retain the card. If we don't want to play it, though we probably would play it. We can upgrade our 0 level cards. We can... What does the do one when you stay put? No, it doesn't. That's not important. We can upgrade Asteroid to do 33 damage, which is fantastic boost. Or we can grab this Ruby Key, and I'm tempted to go ahead and do so because once we get to Act 3, we're going to really want to heal, and I think that should be fine. Especially now, and also we're not going to know, we might be able to get a card from this area right here. So I'm thinking that we go ahead and grab the key now, get our 3 keys done, so we don't have to worry about it in the future, and that will help us get the final boss stuff done. So let's go see what this special thing is. So it's not quite a merchant. She has some, she does have a shop, but they're very interesting. Like, these cards are very different. And I'm kind of curious on what, like, what's going to go on here. We'll have to see. The cards at the bottom are they require you to play it a couple different times, but once you do so, you get a special, permanent thing. Like, you play this 3 times, you'll hit a full HP, right? Pretty cool. This will give you an upgraded card reward, some random relics, but you have to play it twice or 4 times, and that's all it does, right? It costs 1, or in this case costs 2, but they won't have any other effect. So it's you're trading off your current strategy against your current enemy for a permanent game in the future, and I really do like that about this act, right? It really adds that decision making. And that's what roguelite should really be about, right? You have to decide what powers you want to go to, what strategy, how you're going to approach things, and it's all very dangerous. We have some of these other cards. I think those are very similar to these mystery cards. They cost money. We can only buy so much. Whenever you play 7 cards in a single turn, you gain 2 strength and 2 dexterity. Ooh, that's really good because we're trying to play a lot of cards in a single turn. This gives us basically 2 damage per stream. Manitato! Yeah, look, I'm glad. Thank you for joining us. Please get some rest. It is a late night. You should re-sleep. I thank you very much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. And have a good night. Let us know how things go with you and what you're up to. If you want to join the Discord now, that's fine. And I hope to see you again. Find out more about your life. I have more questions, plenty of questions. It's good to ask people these things. But yeah, have a good one. Good sleep, pleasant sleep. Love you. Okay, so no, we're not going to channel Lighten. And I don't think that's good. Can we buy this card and this card? It's 160. No, we're not have enough gold. Deal 5 damage. Apply 1 stun. These item cards only can play twice too, so they're limited. Non-X cards in hands. I hate these. I don't like these item cards, really. Even though they're pretty good, but they're like very limited. I think we go with 7 School Mysteries, because it kind of fits in with our strategy of trying to play a lot of cards at once. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get a random rare relic, but we could probably get a random common relic. So we're going to go ahead and buy this card as well. Okay, so it looks like we spent a lot of gold. And we're moving forward. Okay, let's see what's in this chest here. Hopefully it's better. Oh, another page. Every time you play 3 cards, heal 1 HP. Okay, that's good. That's what we're going for. We're trying to play cards. Start your turn. If you lose HP last turn, the enemy that does the most damage will be marked as a villain, and the first villain attack a villain receives increased by 6. Okay, so there's a little more damage. And whenever you HP by attack, lose 2 additional HP and gain 1 strength. And every time we lose 3 times HP by attack, reduce the cost of a random card by... no, we need to worry about our HP. And plus, having just something that just boosts our synergy with our deck is really good. It's all about stacking things up. So we're going to go ahead and take Love. Love is a good... Love is nice. Love is nice. Okay. Okay, so we're here again. Notice that we can't get a relic because we already got the relic. We're not going to rest. We could shop online. That's another mod. Normally, that's not an option available to you. I'm a little spoiled, but we're not using that. We're going to smith a card. Okay. And the card we want to smith is Asteroid at least. That'll give us 33 damage for 2. And then we probably want to get... What about 7 School Mysteries? Ooh! Upgrading it turns into a 0 level card. That's really great because that will allow us to just play for free. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that. Our deck looking a little bit overpowered right now, but hey, we're here to have fun. We're also playing essential level 6, so I mean, things could get bad here. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this lady, girl, person, puts a lot of junk in my deck. Also, there's something important about what's coming up. Like I notice this allows me to see what's coming up in the game. So, not if that's gonna help me or not. I have no idea what she's doing. It's gonna be some kind of special event thing. So let's see what we can do here. I'm thinking we play mini boosters. It's always good to play that power. And scrap, we'll do that. We want to get a common relic, so I want to go ahead and do that. It also purges it out of the deck, so that'll help. And then we're going to... I want more energy next turn, but at the same time, doing 34 damage to her right now is really good. The salvage isn't going to really do anything for us. I could also strike her for 10 damage, too, so it's not the worst idea right now. 34 damage though. We did upgrade that. That's like, it's really a lot of bang for your buck. It's 18 damage per energy. That's really good efficiency. That's great efficiency. Why don't we go ahead and gain some energy and strike her, and then we'll have an excellent turn next turn. I don't know what's gonna happen, so we'll see. Imaginary personality holder. Okay, I don't know what she did. She attempts to attack for 8 turns. Okay, so... At the end of your turn, take 15 damage. Okay, so we can't play that. That doesn't sound very good, but it's a status card, so I think it's going to happen anyway. Oh, I think she plays cards. So the cards in my deck... she adds cards to my deck and they're bad cards, and then she plays cards for me. Some are good or some are bad. Okay, we're going to play 7 cards in a turn. Okay, that sounds good. We got Asteroid again. This will let us draw 4 cards, so why don't we go ahead and play Slice and Asteroid, and then we're gonna do Frantic Search, see what we get back. Okay. We got Calculate back, that's gonna help us. I wanna go ahead and do Slice again. I like the idea of Calculate because now it gives us more energy next turn, and that's our idea. Should we scan for 7 block? Yeah, that will help us block a lot more damage. And then, we're not going to take 50 damage by playing this card. We could strike for 11 damage. We could apply a weak. And it's going to do 3... It's going to do 15 damage. Because it's 1 times 2, 3... 15 damage. That's not bad. Okay, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Now she's going to start playing some cards on us. Okay, choose a card. So apparently she's played that poison card from us. So that's doing it. That's doing it. How are we going to solve this? How are we going to solve this? I don't know. I don't know how are we going to solve this. I think we're going to try and... just take whatever card's going to work. We're not going to have a lot of poison. We're not going to have a lot of poison available to us. So that's fine. Unblocked attack damage is converted to poison this turn. That's not necessary. This one I think is fine. Apply poison to all enemies. Apply 1 poison. This gives us a little more damage actually. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I think we're gonna win this. We can do 30 damage to all the enemies. Draw 1 card. That's really funny. I think we're gonna be okay. Well, let's play things safe. I think we're gonna do a lot of damage to her. We need more energy. We need to draw cards. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. And we're at 60 health. 60 health. So I think we did a heal. So that's really good. We got a Impenetrable Potion, which gives us a lot of random stuff. Oh, shoot. I didn't even look at these cards. I don't know if I want this. I guess we're choosing one. These are all usually pretty good, so it's okay. Whenever you play a slash card, enemy loses 5 HP of max damage. Oh, that's not good because we don't have any slash cards with strikes. So not useful. Every time you exhaust 5 cards, gain 1 strength and dexterity and apply 1 vulnerability to all enemies. We don't exhaust cards. And start combat with Blessing. Reduce the damage you receive by 50%. Every 4 turns, lose Blessing for 1 turn and gain 1 vulnerable. Okay. So basically, I'm trading 4 turns of reduced damage for 1 turn of taking a lot more damage. I think that's going to be okay. It is risky, but I think it's going to be okay. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to add a card to our deck. Gain 14 block, add a stack build of hand. Nope. We might need a better block card at some point. Deal 12 damage, apply 2 weak exhaust, and gain 7 block and gain 1 solar flare. 9 block. Actually, I think we might need more block. Because we don't quite have... No, we're fine. We've been doing pretty fine, actually, with healing. I think we're just gonna skip. We're gonna skip. Okay. And we didn't take a lot of damage, so I guess we're gonna upgrade cards again, so that's really useful. What can we upgrade? What happens when you upgrade this card? It's 4 damage. That's not great. I like the idea of doing multiple damage to more enemies. Faint Aroma, not having it. Let's increase the damage of these cards. So this will give me more blocks, so that's not bad. And I want to increase Slice. Yeah, that'll give me more damage for a free card. No, 12 damage on enemies, yeah, for the AoE. I mean, especially if we're gonna get the static buildup. Although maybe I'll remove that later. It's 1 static buildup. It's 1 static buildup, Kevin. We're fine. We're fine. We're just gonna upgrade it. Our deck is gonna be super upgraded, guys. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be poggers, as we like to say. After receiving 14 more damage, this turn gains 1 intangible. Oh, that's lame. That's just super annoying, really. Okay, let's see if we can evolve that. Okay, so we got a common relic. Whenever you block damage, exactly, gain energy next turn. Now that's really useful. Useless. It's very, very difficult to block the exact amount of damage. We're just not going to do that. We have a power card here. Should I play Finale? I feel like it's not going to do anything, but I need to do 14 damage each turn. So why not do that? See, it's going to get intangible. And then I can only do 1 damage per turn. Should I play a defense card? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay. 12 damage. Little green men. Gain some more energy. We're going to go ahead and play Faint Aroma. That's a nice card to take. And we're going to add Static Buildup to our cards. Should we salvage? We might want to salvage. Now let's play this 0 level card. We'll salvage. It probably has intangible soon. This is going to leave us good with a little more little green men. No green men, always fun. We'll do some damage there. Let's study poison. Let's get the X card. And the reason why we're getting X card is because we have so much energy we're not going to be able to use that. So we're going to use X. It'll be applying a lot of necrotic poison. I think that will kill it. Because poison does damage at the end of its turn. So it is going to be able to strike me. But, oh. Right. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this. one of the mods I installed brings forth a mini boss that will harass me, and just appeared right here behind me. It steals gold from me, so that's not great. I completely forgot about that. I could apply 3 weak to it. Can I fight it still and this guy? I think so. I think we need to take out that guy. Laser burst should be fine. Let's gain some more energy because I love energy. We're going to laser burst this, and then we'll see if we need those potions. But I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, let's go savage that. Okay, so I think that thing is okay. Okay, we do a lot of damage. If we can kill it, we get something, I believe, because it's a mini boss. Scan's gonna let us get a card back. So here's mini drones. That's gonna do us some more damage. It looks like we're firing at the front, but really attacking the back. It's the only enemy there available. We can strike. Unfortunately, we have 5 energy left. So maybe that relic that we kind of skipped a while ago, which lets us keep our energy, that might have been a good idea to keep. But who, you can't really predict these things. We're gonna block all its damage. I think we're fine. We're gonna end the turn. Give me your wallet. It says. It looks like an it. Kind of looks like Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. Okay. We're running out of cards here. Little Green Man is sort of starting to block up my deck, so I might want to just kind of not play that cards. I might want to actually, because I think I'll get some more defense. Yeah, it's 6, and I will just skip that one. Okay, so I'm really unfortunate, but hey, that's what you're gonna do. It's gonna try to debuff me. It came at an opportune time, right when I was about to kill that other enemy. So I'm able to focus all my cards and attacks on this. This is really nice. I do want Little Green Men because I am gonna throw an asteroid at this, and kill it. Okay, so Scarf with the Bandit Ninja, finally. Okay. So we're getting the gold. We're gonna steal it back, so that's good. The Bandit Ninja Scarf at the start of each combat, obtain 2 random relics for that combat only. Okay, that's really useful. So that basically gives me 2 relics that I don't even know go. I'm gonna take that Void Shard. It's not gonna be important for this run. Blessing of the Forge. Allows me to upgrade all cards in my hand for the rest of combat. I don't think that's gonna be as useful as the other things, and the reason is that we have that other relic here that lets us upgrade 2 cards anyway whenever we smith. So our deck is going to be pretty upgraded by the time we get to the end of the run. It's not going to be upgraded useful as these potions, so we're just going to skip that potion. We only can hold 2 potions anyway, so that's how it is. 3 damage, apply 1 weak. 5 damage to 1 weak to all enemies, exhaust. I don't really like that. We're just going to skip. Our deck is pretty good. Okay, we're going for another elite here. It might be the same elite. Yeah, it looks like it's Exhaust Girl. Okay. Lunatic Moon Rabbit. I wonder if that's their names or if they have other names. I don't know. I've never played that game before, but it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Okay. I'll take 4 damage. It's not so bad. We have a power card here, and I might just do that because that's going to give us some block the more we play it. So why don't we go ahead and take dual core? We will. Should we try and take that? We just need to play 4 more cards. Are we going to play 4 more cards this turn? 1, 2... Oh, right. 1 card's going to exhaust. Study Poison. We'll play Study Poison card because it's going to exhaust anyway. Whenever attack deals a type, we're going to apply 1 Poison. Draining Mist. Is apply 3 cards to a random enemy 2 times. And this will exhaust. That card lets me play it for free, right? Yeah, I think so. Power card's also pretty good. I'm thinking whenever attack deals unblocked damage, that'll work out really well because we're gonna do a lot of unblocked damage. Okay, so that exhausted, so we don't have to worry about that. We're gonna do mini lasers to strike 7 times, and we're gonna strike her. I'm gonna strike her. Okay, and then this next card is exhaust. So it's a power card. It's okay if it exhausts, and then we're gonna strike her again for some more damage. That'll give us some must. And then this next card is going to exhaust. Do we want to take salvage, or do we want to go ahead and exhaust weak from all sides? How much we have? This is gonna be 6, 7, so it's gonna be 7 times 9 damage. What's 7 times 9? It's 63 damage. That's pretty good. I think it's worth exhausting for. Unfortunately, use up all our energy, but I think we're good. Okay, we're down. We got her down to half health. Okay, so you're gonna do 15 damage. That's not great. We're not going to exhaust a card yet. We could exhaust Little Green Men because it's going to add a copy in our deck, and that does kind of slowly build up. So maybe we want to deal 0 damage to everything, and we'll exhaust Little Green Men because it's going to put a copy in my deck, and I'm not going to worry about it being exhausted. So that's good. 3 damage to a random enemy. Sure, we can do that. And then I think we try and do... Which one are we going to lose? I think we can lose the defend. I think we're going to kill her pretty quickly. So we're going to strike her, and we'll see what happens there. And then I don't have any cards to play, so here we go. Okay. Next card is going to exhaust, but I'm going to just do 7 School Mysteries, so that's fine. And now nothing is going to exhaust. She's going to summon minions. So why don't I go ahead and deal a ton of damage to her right now. Okay. Next card's going to exhaust. We're going to just do Little Green Men again. Okay. Then I'm going to play Calculate. So that is going to give me more energy, not that we need it, but it's also going to let me salvage 2 cards next turn, which will give me the card draw, and then we're just going to play Defend for this, the salvage, just so I don't have to worry about the exhaust next turn. Okay. 16 damage. I think we can just take her out. Finale should work. And it's also going to exhaust, so I think that's fine. And then we win the game. And look, that relic that we got has healed us full HP. We have not needed to heal at a campfire yet. I think we're going to do really well this run, guys. Raging Potion. This turn, whenever you play a skill, gain 2 strength. At the end of each turn, this combat, lose 1 strength. Oh, that's really interesting. Do we have a lot of skill cards, actually? We have a lot of attack. Decent amount of powers. Not many skill cards. So basically what that potion does is that's slowly going to increase our strength whenever we play a skill card, but we'll lose strength each at the end of each round. That's not bad. Let's look at our relic first. Every time you play 4 attacks, gain 1 dexterity. Oh, that's really good because that's what we've been taking a lot of attacks for. Jules, hello! How are you doing? It is good to see you. I was wondering if you're going to go ahead and join us, you know, for this late night or regular day stream for you. And Binding Gamer, this is live. We are currently live. If you're watching this, I see your chat. We're not premiering this at all. This is a streamed video. I do admit, Binding Gamer, I gotta separate out what exactly is a stream video and what is my regular content, and I'm gonna modify my Discord channels for that so it doesn't prevent any confusion. I can see only your messages. Can you see Jules' messages? Because Jules is also chatting, and theoretically this chat bot is supposed to switch messages between Twitch and YouTube. But if it's not doing that, I will have to look into that. yeah, Binding Gamer, Binding's in YouTube. I'm streaming to both platforms, right? Might as well. I have a 17,700 subscriber channel. I might as well make use of it. Not that everyone who subscribes to me watches my stuff, but you know, there it is. Okay, Binding Gamer, I will fix that. I will look into that and attempt to fix it. There's no guarantees. I'm new to this whole streaming thing, so yeah. Yeah, no, Binding Gamer, perfect. You can come and stream ship. I mean, I could. Let's see if I can link you to that. I don't know how to. I mean, you could probably find it in my stream, but also I could shout out my own channel, I guess. Kevin Sue, that'd be a little weird to shout out my own channel, but I guess that'll help me get the link, right? I don't know. Pretty weird, honestly. Actually, I'm glad you guys showed up. You know, there's some people that showed up earlier that are playing Slay the Spire. They take a look. They're watching. This game actually seems to have attracted a lot more people than I expected. So, Pockets, they also joined the Discord. So, if you would, you know, do me a favor, right? You guys go ahead and welcome them warmly for joining us, because they're absolutely poggers. It's nice to see new people and everything. Look, Binding Gamer, hello, you're in the Twitch. You're in the Twitch. Guys, here's a question for you. Okay? We were talking about this earlier, so I might as well just keep going with it. How do you like your potatoes? How do you like them prepared? What kind of versions? French fries, mashed potatoes? No, what do you like? Do you even like potatoes? Some people don't like potatoes. I'm a big fan of potatoes myself. Okay, what we're gonna do here. Every time I play 4 attacks, target loses the last attack loses 2 strength. Or I can gain dexterity, which will be helpful for defense, which we haven't needed because we've been healing a lot. And at the end of your turn, if there are no cards in your hand, deal 3 damage. We're gonna to all enemies and heal 12 HP. Otherwise, deal 3 damage to yourself. We have been using up all our cards lately. But I think that this is really just a lot of defense here. Losing 2 strength might be pretty good. I'm thinking we probably just gain the dexterity. No, we'll just lose 2 strength. That way we don't have to necessarily play a card. That helps. We're gonna skip the enraging potion because we haven't really. Well, if we don't really need defense, we're probably not gonna need this impenetrable potion. And this will give us more offense power. So why don't we go ahead and discard that, take the enraging potion, and let's see what we want to do. Choose to play an attack from your exhaust pile. That's really cool. Oh, let's do that. Wait, how many attacks do I have exhaust? Plasma Missile, not Asteroid. Finale does exhaust, so it might be cool if playing that card again. So give me a Fire Potion. Yeah, not really care about that. Maybe Reload. Maybe Reload, especially since it's already upgraded. We'll take that. Okay, so yeah, you love potatoes. You like fries, Jules? Excellent. I also love French fries. My favorite French fries is from a place called In-N-Out. In-N-Out is a fast food chain in the California West Coast, so you probably haven't seen it around anywhere you live. You might have heard of it. It's absolutely fantastic. Jules, if you ever come over to this region, the West Coast of the United States, mainly around California or Southwest United States, you gotta try In-N-Out. It is the best burger place, in my opinion. You tried In-N-Out already? How did you try In-N-Out, Jules? Oh, you must have visited. What did you think? Tell me what you thought about In-N-Out. Okay. Yeah, Binding Gamer, it's a thing called Restream.io, I think, and I just use it for both. If you're an affiliate on Twitch, you're not allowed to stream to both platforms because of your agreement, but I'm not an affiliate on Twitch, so I can stream on both. Yeah, Binding Gamer, tell me if Technoblade loves potatoes. Technoblade is so awesome. His videos are really fun to watch, honestly, and that Potato War stuff is great. Oh, Binding Gamer, you have a YouTube channel? Wow, let's go, let's go. Hey, Binding Gamer, if you ever want to promote your YouTube channel and advertising, please go ahead, you know, and if you ever, you know, we're ever like talking in chat, like our usual late night or early day, well, for me it's late night or early morning, Discord chats, and we're just kind of, you know, shooting the breeze, you know, maybe we'll watch some videos from your YouTube channel, right? That's always fun. Yaha Hand showed us a lot of his skateboarding videos, and that's always a lot of fun. Like, he looked like he got hurt a lot. I was really concerned, but it looked like he had a lot of fun. So you tried In-N-Out, Jules. You tried In-N-Out. You're in San Francisco. It's good. Oh, and you ate there twice. Let's go. Let's go, Jules. I'm so glad you tried it. It is amazing. I love it. Man, Jules, I wish In-N-Out were in more places around the world because it is fantastic. And a lot of it, I think, is because of the fresh ingredients. Like, they really do try to make things fresh. McDonald's, I hear there's a lot of preservatives in there and that you could just leave it out and then McDonald's will still be good like a month later, depending on what you're leaving out. Probably the French fries. So probably not necessarily the best to eat for you, and maybe that kind of ruins the taste. But In-N-Out, a lot of fresh ingredients. You can't let that sit out there because it will spoil, and it is so good. It is so good. The Pikachu burger, interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. In-N-Out. You know what, Binding Gamer? We're all trying to get better. We're all trying to get better at YouTube, at content creation. Like, it's just slowly, even in life, when we're trying to improve our art, we're trying to improve, get our education, right? We're all growing. I truly believe that each of us are growing and it just takes step by step, right? I don't know anything about streaming, and then I just like, okay, just jumped into it, and every day I'm learning more and more about how this platform works, which is a lot. Yeah, I agree, Jules. It is so much better than McDonald's. Okay, so we have a lot of options here. Okay, we can rest. We don't need a rest. We can upgrade 2 cards, which is not a bad deal. We can gain some gold, which might not be a bad idea. A lot of our cards are kind of upgraded already, so I'm not sure if we really need to do so. And mining for gold is kind of cool because that might help us get some cool cards, things later on. And we're probably smithing a lot of cards in the future. So I think we just mine for gold because that's an option that we're not going to have later on. 73 gold. And that'll help us with our shops. Okay. Now we're finally on to the Act 2 boss. So here we go. This game is fantastic, by the way. If you ever like card games and roguelike card games, I recommend Slay the Spire. Fantastic. This is heavily modded though, so unless you like playing them with these mods, which there are a lot of them, you might not necessarily see these things for everything. Oh yeah, Asian gang. Yeah, if anyone hasn't figured it out yet, I'm Asian, by the way. So yeah. But yeah, but I think yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I mean, I imagine we're gonna see a lot of Asians because at this time of day, not a lot of Americans, honestly. Maybe some Europeans. It's the kind of the morning for them, so we'll see. The McDonald's in India is terrible, and you ate McDonald's in Dubai, and oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, you know, McDonald's is just kind of standard fast food. You know, it's what I think represents classic American fast food, McDonald's, but it's not necessarily the best. Oh, cool, Boruto. Yeah, no worries, Binding Game. If you want to go watch Boruto, that's fine, appreciate it. You know, if you want to just go ahead and lurk in here, that's cool too. Lurking is fine. And Boruto, you know, anime is awesome. Anime awesome. You're probably going to watch, but is Boruto your favorite anime, or is there another favorite anime you have? And also, same question for you, Jules. Do you like to watch anime, and if so, which one's your favorite? This kind of looks like an anime we're playing right now. It's based on a game. I think it's like Gensokyo or something. So, I don't know what the enemy's intentions are. I'm kind of concerned. Guess we'll just have to play as many cards as possible. Why don't we go ahead and play Dual Core, Mini Booster, we'll play Little Green Men, we'll play Faint Aroma. We might, you know what, actually let's do Enraging Potion. Let's go ahead and just drink that potion, get that everything done. We'll play a skill, that will give us some more strength, we'll strike, and I wish we had more card draw, but unfortunately we're done here, so let's go. Okay. Let's see here. Big fan of anime, that's fine, it's fine. My Hero Academia, yeah. I'll be honest, I've never watched it myself either. I like Jules, I have not. But I also have heard a lot of good things about it. My friends say, Kevin, you have to watch My Hero Academia. You have to watch My Hero Academia. I was like, okay. So I'm thinking at some point I will eventually watch it. It created a copy of me. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, it's me. Oh, I guess maybe because it's balance of scales. What does this guy can do? Okay, aggressive, minions. If you play more attacks and skills this turn, it intends to attack next turn. If it plays more skills and attacks, it tends to defend. If you play equal number of attacks and skills this turn, it tends to buff next turn. Okay, so maybe the idea is to keep it buffed by playing an equal amount of attacks and skills. I don't know. That's tough. Okay, so why don't I go ahead and get some energy? Okay, so that will give me some skills. Then, and then I can attack 3 times. I could also kill it. And then I won't have to worry about it. And that's not a bad idea. Let's laser burst this. Okay, actually, why don't I go ahead and study poison to get that. Your favorite anime, Promise Neverland. Jules, that is such a good anime. If you had to pick a favorite anime, Jules, you know, even for someone who doesn't necessarily like watch a lot of anime, that is a good choice. People will say like, Jules, you have good taste. You have good taste. Because it strikes you. Like, so that is nice. That is nice. You know, no one's going to make fun of you if you say your favorite anime is Promised Neverland. And if they do, send them to me and I'll tell them that they're wrong. Right? They shouldn't they shouldn't make fun of people, and 2, it's a good anime. It's a good anime. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this card. Let's see. Well, it costs 0 this turn. Each card discards turn. Apply 4 poison weak to all enemies. All card unblocked damage is converted to poison this turn. I guess this is fine. I don't know. It's not that great. At least this weakens things. We're gonna do 3 damage 3 times to something. I'm thinking we just try and kill the boss. And have we balanced this out, we need another attack. Unfortunately, we do not have another attack. I could apply more weak, but it's really not gonna do anything, so we're just gonna have to take some damage. Yeah, liking anime isn't bad. I haven't watched the second season, Jules. Honestly, actually, I'll be honest on Jules, I haven't watched the first season either. But from what people have told me, it's really good. So I think it's you know, if people say it's good, it's probably good. It's probably good. Okay, so it's gonna block. That's fine. But yeah, okay, Jules. I mean, you don't watch a lot of anime, but you know, what about it do you like? You know, what is it? What is it that really do you appreciate? You know, would you recommend that I watch it? I'm pretty sure you would recommend that I watch it. But you know, I could ask that question. We could ask questions. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do a lot of damage there. We can slice it. We can go ahead and do Lucky Strike. And then we're going to reload all our cards. This will get us more cards. Frantic Search. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do Mini Drones. We'll get some more energy. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and scan for cards. We'll play Mini Drones again. Do lots of damage. Do I want to put more cards at least on a draw pile? Probably not. Although every time I do this, I do more damage to them, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some defenses on there. Wow, I didn't really balance this out. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so you usually draw a lot, and you love seeing how pretty the animations are. Oh, the art, the art. I can understand that, Jules. I can understand that. Sometimes some anime is just so pretty that it's like throws you. Actually, Jules, if I were to recommend an anime based on art, have you ever considered an anime called Violet Evergarden? Because it is a very stunning, it is a very beautiful anime. It's also pretty good too. Like the story is amazing and it really hits you. But it's really good. Yeah, Ghibli movies. Yeah, Violet Evergarden is one of the best looking animes. Your friends are correct. I think your friends probably know you if they know what kind of anime you like, and so they recommend it to you. No worries, Jules. We're all busy. We all have a lot of things to do. If you're busy, don't force yourself to do things. Don't force yourself to do things. It's important to have a good balance. Good work-life balance. Oh no! Oh no! My Slay the Spire game crashed. It crashed. Oh my gosh. Well, that sometimes happens when you play a lot of mods. The game crashes. I wonder if it saves. I wonder if it's saved. It's possible it's saved. We're going to go ahead and reload it. It's possible it may not have saved, so we'll see. But sometimes that happens, right? And you know, you're just having fun, you're playing the game, and when you're playing with a lot of mods like that, things do end up happening. So, you know, let's go ahead and start that up again. We'll see if it's saved. If it didn't save, it's fine. Hopefully it did, and we'll just have to play that boss again. Maybe I'll crash a second time. So there it goes. But you know what, Jules? Do what you like to do, which, you know, is a lot of fun. And Jules, hey, if you want to post some more of your, you know, artwork and our art channel, Discord, that'd be fine too. I know you don't, but like I'm just saying, we appreciate your work. It's poggers, and it's cool. It's cool. You do good art. And Jules, also, you did the first fan art that depicted me ever, Jules. You are number one. You are the literally number one person to do it. I think that's awesome. That's amazing. I don't think anyone's ever really done that for me before. People have made me banners before. I've commissioned art before, but no one's ever done fan art, so it's good. So I appreciate that. Oh, heart, Jules, heart. Yeah, I think I did that correctly. I'm really hoping that we can get this game running again, because it'd be very embarrassing if it didn't work. Actually, no, not necessarily, because it's been taking a long time to get through this game. Honestly, I thought it'd be faster. But talking through the game, engaging with chat, it takes a lot more time than you'd think. That's fine. I do have time. But it is taking longer than I think. So yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Let me go ahead and pull back to the game. Other games, and just go ahead and see if we can just get that selected. I think it's this one that you might be able to see things soon, so just give it a second to get it loaded. Otherwise I'll have to, yes, you see that? Okay, we're good. You hear the music. I'm gonna press continue. Okay, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so we have to face her again. Let's just try this again. We'll try this again, and then we'll see if maybe we can not get crashed this time. We'll see. Little green men, well, let's get some more energy. We'll do faint aroma, get some more damage done, and then we'll do a strike. Okay. Also, we'll play some defense, because playing more cards is usually helpful. Okay, so I think we're gonna be okay. Our deck is pretty solid. I don't know for sure if we're gonna be okay, but hey, we'll try things. We'll just do a lot of damage to her. I think we're also gonna study the poisoned. Looks like these are basically the same thing. So we're going to apply weak to everyone. Okay, we're gonna do laser burst to just do a lot of damage to everyone, and then we're going to get some more energy next time. Okay, and then we're just gonna take some damage. Oh, we were going to drink this. Let's drink it anyway now. Do it next time. Oh, maybe I should have drank it last time. I might have messed that up. Might have messed it up a little bit. It's okay. It's okay if we mess things up. We mess things up and sometimes they work. Ooh woo. Oh whoa. A friend likes to make fun of me, says I'm becoming an ooh woo boy. I think that's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Come on, choose an attack to play. Don't I have one that's exhausted? I may not have had one that's exhausted. I might have messed up. Might have messed up there. But personally, I think it's funny. I don't get any, the issues with that. Ooh woo boy. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna salvage some cards. So that's gonna give us some more energy. Yeah, it looks like we're doing better this time than the last time. So that's even nice because then I don't even have to worry about playing this game. I'm gonna go ahead and get scan, get some damage cards, get a little green men in there. My resilience is impressive. Thank you, fighting lady judge. I think she's a judge. I only have 5 damage. I need to take her out. So lucky strike. There we go. Okay, cross. Crash again. Crash again. I think this game is done. I think this run is finished. It is decided that Kevin, you are not going to play Slay the Spire anymore on this run, which is really unfortunate. It's crashed again. It crashes, and my computer is not the worst. I think it's a pretty decent computer, but it just can't handle it. So that happens. But that's okay. That's okay. I have backup plans. I have plans for these situations. And the thing we're gonna do. Thor goes through a lot of challenges during the stream sometimes, and it's really interesting to watch. One of the things I like to remember is when he's doing Hoodum, right, and Griffin forgets to reset the server, right? So it's all kind of messed up. Thor's like, okay, go into the background. He's here typing. He's trying to fix things. Go entertain yourself. He says, right? So poor guy, I feel bad for him, but it only takes him like 10 minutes. But still, I'm sure he wanted to get right into streaming, to entertain people and that sort of thing. So yeah, actually, here's what we're going to do. Jules. One of the things that I figured that would be interesting to do, to coordinate with you or other people is why don't we start writing letters to people? Letters are fun. Everyone likes letters. People like receiving letters, reading letters. Why don't we write letters to someone? Okay, I think that's a great idea. Now, the question is, who we're gonna write letters to? Well, it all depends on what we're feeling like. But I'm thinking, why don't we write a letter to In and Out? Let's see if we can actually write letters to In and Out. Let me go ahead and see. Let me write letters to In and Out. You guys go ahead and Google that. Actually, you can just share my browser. Take a look at what it's actually showing. Every time I have to reset my browser. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my love letter to In and Out. Now I want to we can do customer service. We can email or we can write to customer service. I don't know. I mean, I know they're family owned, so I don't know if writing to customer service really is a good idea. But I don't know who else you'd write to. We're not exactly press. They have a corporate office there. Is that the same address? Let me just take a look. 4199. You know what? Whatever. You show my stream title? That's fine. Kind of thing. I guess so. I mean, the problem is I have a hard time changing it on YouTube, so I might change it on Twitch. I guess we'll change it to Just Chat. Maybe letters. Is letters a category? Writing? How about writing? Let's do the writing. Writing game. Let's do I don't know. Maybe Just Chat. Guess it'll be Just Chat. Okay. And we're saying we're writing a letter to now. Writing a letter to In and Out. We'll do an exclamation point. We'll say food is a family friendly. It's not modded. Restaurant. I don't know. We'll forget those tags. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. Okay, we won't change the YouTube one because it's just too hard to change that. Johan, good to see you. You come just in time. We're going to write a letter to In-N-Out Burger. Okay, so yeah, In-N-Out Burger is gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, but first let's take a look here at customer service. Okay, so this is the address that we need to write to. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and save that, and then that way I'll know what letter. It's also sometimes you put that address on the corporate letterhead. We're not gonna do that. It's gonna be more of a personal letter. And I think we're just gonna write to the In-N-Out team. I know they're family owned. But we're not gonna write to the family. You know, they might not be involved in the day-to-day affairs. I don't know. Okay, so I've had this set up actually. Look at this, Microsoft Word. You didn't think we were prepared, but we are prepared today. Okay, In-N-Out is one of the best places to eat. Jules and I are talking about it. Yahoo! I don't know if you ever had In-N-Out before, but it's a great place. Let me know if you've eaten there or if you heard of it. But it is very famous here in California. It is very famous. So why are we going to go and say, dear In, and guys, we're writing this letter together here. So if there's anything, what we need to figure out what we want to say. What we want to say, right? So dear In and Out team. Okay, right? That seems good, right? The In and Out team. So that could be people that are working there, in charge, that sort of thing. In-N-Out, send me free coupons. I love your food. That's really funny. Now, I know you're not in California. In-N-Out's very famous in California. It's a burger place. They do fries. They have a secret menu. There's a super big following. There's a super big following of In-N-Out in down here. It's just dear In-N-Out. Okay, so yeah, it's okay. Dear In-N-Out, and this is from all of us. I'm gonna say it's from Kevin, Sue, and the Sue family, right? We want to just go ahead and say that your food is absolutely amazing. Compared to so many other fast food, is that one word? Fast food joints and restaurants, you stand a head above the rest. No, you stand head and shoulders. I think that's the phrase. Head and shoulders above the rest. we love your food. See, nice in caps. Please send us free coupon. Please send us free coupons. No, we're not going to send it. All jokes aside, we think that what do we like particularly? What do we like particularly, Jules? Head and Shoulders is a shampoo brand, right? I use Head Shoulders actually. That's my shampoo brand. It may not look, maybe it's not good, but my hair is a little greasy, or not. I do admittedly, I took a nap before this stream, so it gets a little bit greasier. But what kind of foods we like from In-N-Out? What did we enjoy? Was it the burgers? Was it the French fries? The shakes? The secret menu? What kind of things you want to talk about? Johan, there's a, even if you don't know about the food, we could talk about what kind of questions we want to ask them, right? We love their pizza. They don't say, all jokes aside, comma, we really love your pizza. We really love your pizza. That's a good joke actually, because I don't serve pizza, right? So we're keeping going with the joke train. It's a burger joint, right? Yeah, the secret menus, it's just a secret. Like you can get French fries that are animal style, or which is basically like they add some like grilled onions and some sauce on top of the fries, or a protein style burger, which basically gets rid of the bun. You can even get a grilled cheese from the secret menu. I didn't even know this, but apparently that exists. So that's quite interesting. It's a lot of what a lot of fans of In-N-Out like. Once you love In-N-Out, you kind of just say like, oh, this is cool. I mean, this is the cool things that you have to find and everything. This is cool things that you need to check out, kind of stuff. So, but all jokes aside, we really love your pizza. We think that all of you put in a lot of time, energy, and love into the meals you craft. That's a good word of saying it. Particularly your burgers and French fries, which are French fries. I keep saying fires. French fries. Oh my gosh, French fries, which are absolutely. Did I say absolutely? We'll just go with it. Absolutely delightful. As someone that is lactose intolerant, I would, no, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, I especially enjoy your double meats. Basically, they're double doubles, but without the cheese. Or always order at least 3 orders of fries. So there's one I can keep as leftovers. Because, just put it in the fridge and eat it later. It's not quite as good. I admit. Leftover French fries from In-N-Out, hit or miss. Leftover burger from In-N-Out, that's okay. So maybe I should say leftover burger. I always order extra burgers. So there is one, so I can keep one. So I can keep one for later. So I can keep store one, refrigerate, that's a verb. Refrigerate one for later. Come on, that's a verb. I just spelled it wrong. There's no D in there apparently. Never dared to be that. So yeah, French fries are good. That's just good. McDonald's is the best. Agree to disagree. Yeah, I hear in Italy they have a different menu for McDonald's, right? Yahan, like all the cool stuff. As someone that is lactose, especially your double meats, and always order extra burgers so I can refrigerate one for later. Let's ask them a question. It's not. This is a give and take, right? We write letters, so we want to know more information about them. Okay, what do you say is the secret to running such a successful franchise? You say is the secret to running such a successful franchise. How are you guys so popular and well known? Like everyone I talk to, it seems like everyone we talk to has nothing but good things to say about you guys, and it's really impressive, honestly. Can we have your company, Jules? You're like, can we have your company? Can we work for you? Actually, that's a good point. You're well known for paying your employees quite decently, and that's really poggers. That's really outstanding. We're not going to use language that they won't understand. If we say poggers, they're going to say like, well, this person can't write English. You know what? Actually, why don't we just we'll put that in quotation marks. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. This is a joint exercise. I like this, Jules. That's a good idea. Poggers. See. So if there's somebody below the age of 40 that works there and reads this letter, they're going to know what poggers means. And if not, they're just going to think we're crazy. But honestly, they might think we're crazy anyway. We can ask some other questions. Let's ask them something fun. What is a fun question that we can ask the In-N-Out people? Have you considered, oh, they have a song, right? They're the In-N-Out song. Have you ever heard about it? I can sing for you. In-N-Out, In-N-Out, that's what a hamburger is all about. Okay, I didn't sing it very well. I'm sorry. You know what? We have a solution to this. I'll show you the song. We can go to YouTube. Guys. We go to YouTube. Okay. So I'm going to sing In-N-Out song. Let's see. Here it is. I think this is it. 24 seconds. See? Not the oh, no, hold on. Let me stop it. Let me see if I can center this a bit more. Looks okay. And then I'll just hide my camera. There we go. And now let's see if my volume's on. Okay. Here we go. All about, yeah, that's what I See, that was good. That's good. In-N-Out hamburgers. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Good times. Good times. Hopefully that doesn't get DMCA'd and, you know, on Twitch, and then we won't ever hear that part. But I was thinking, because of their music, you know, I don't think they're ever going to get I don't think they're ever going to expand their menu, because, you know, their menu's great. But have you ever considered hiring a band to go on tour to sing your In and Out theme song? I mean, it's really quite catchy, and it has a nice jingle to it. Maybe, and this is just, you know, this is just a thought. You could have more songs written about In-N-Out. You know, what kind of genres of music you guys like? What kind of genres? They should think you played that. Yeah. Anyways, what kind of genres of music do you like? You know, let's suggest some genres of songs for them, right? You know, indie music, yeah, like, you know, more songs written about it. Perhaps indie music, or maybe get a Korean pop group to sing a song, right? Something, you know, the K-pop, maybe something, you know, a 4-hour Italian opera. See, we're gonna go bring it back to you, Johan. Italian opera, all about the greatness of your burgers. Your burgers would be pretty cool. Would be pretty poggers. I'm sure. Well, probably can't say pretty cool. I'm sure, actually, that if you did a concert here in California, all about In-N-Out songs, it would sell out. It would sell out. People would go and listen to In-N-Out music, right? Because it's crazy. Italian, we're going all the way. We're going all the way, Jules. When we're writing this letter, we're gonna really, like, just, you know, make some nice suggestions. Like, you know, it's not making fun of them. It's not making fun of them. We love In-N-Out, but we really want to see, you know, how they approach things, how they respond, right? Because, you know, I think this is a good suggestion. No one has anyone ever suggested them? They go on tour. They go on tour for the In-N-Out song. Yeah, no, we are giving them free ideas to help them expand their brand across the world. That is what we are doing here. That's what we're doing here. Like, we are just saying, we're throwing it from left field. We're going in and we're just saying, In-N-Out, here's something for free. We love you guys so much. Free ideas. Oh yes, you know what? That's a very good idea, Jules. Speaking of international types of music, what about international locations? I know that quite a few people in the Philippines, I think, sorry, I was spelling that right, would really enjoy having a chance to buy some In-N-Out fries. Maybe once a week, at least. You know. I think, see, there we go. See, get a specific suggestion there. Actually, it says, like, open some restaurants in the Philippines. They would absolutely, they would love all the food, all of everything. They would love everything on your menu. There you go. See, there you go. I'm just saying. I know it's logistically challenging. Probably harder than expanding to the rest of the United States. But you have fans. You have fans around the globe. I think they want you. They want you. That's a good way of saying it. They want you. They want you. That's why I think that's a good way of saying it. That's all. I was gonna say it that way. I mean, hey, we tried things. We tried things. Okay, so look. We've already composed quite a good letter here. Obviously, I'm going to shrink down the font. This is currently 16-point font. Also, I've blown this up to 200% so you guys can read that kind of thing. Although, admittedly, I am reading this out so you guys can see it. I do apologize that the camera is blocking, a portion of the screen. Like, that is unfortunate. But the font is very large. Okay. So I think this is a pretty good letter. And this is a pretty good letter, Jules. Like, we've created some good stuff in here. We've added Yahahan's, like, Italian stuff and, like, his pizza joke. I think we've put something here together. How do we bring this home? How do we bring this home to really just seal the deal and say, like, so that they, they read their letter and be like, like everything. Like, what can we say here? Let's see. Let me think about this. Like, sometimes when you want to end something creative on a high note, right? You say a really strong statement, right? You need to give it a lot of power. You're like oomph, a lot of oomph. Or we can just leave things on a very pleasant note, kind of thing. But kind of make it trail off a little. I just think we can make a reference. In and Out. One of the things about In and Out is there's a lot of cars. There's a lot of car culture associated with In and Out. In fact, if you buy an In and Out T-shirt, you might see one or two cool classic looking cars on the shirt itself because there's an association with it. I think one of the sons of the founder was really into cars, or maybe the family was really into cars, and I think that continued on as the franchise expanded. So we can make a nice car kind of euphemism, car metaphor, or we can do a food metaphor. But I think a car metaphor might hit a little bit closer to home because they'll say like, oh, this person really knows us because they're talking about cars. So just like a I don't know anything about cars. Frack. Just like you are In and Out, we could be vague. In and Out is the sports car of the world of food. To tie in back to the globe, right? We said globe previously in the last paragraph. Now we're saying world of food. People love driving. Driving is not the right word. Interacting. They love seeing. People love your brand, your energy, your enthusiasm, and we can't wait to see how far and fast. No, that doesn't make any sense. We know when you're looking at a sports car, it looks cool, right? It's something that's it has meaning, right? There's definitely some kind of youth and vibrancy to it. Your energy and vibrancy, your brand, your energy, and I like the Oxford comma, vibrancy. We can't imagine life without you. Yeah, I don't know much about cars either, Jules. This might have been a bad mood by us. Dude, we might be ending it a little bit on a weaker note. But hey, as a collaborative letter, I think it's working pretty good. And I'm thinking honestly, Jules, and you can tell me if this is a bad idea. That that we don't necessarily have to stop here, right? We can write more letters to more places. We don't have to just write the In and Out. We can write to Bill Nye the Science Guy. We can write to, famous TV shows. We can write to bands. We can write all sorts of places. Are we going to get responses? Probably not. They'll probably just maybe read the letter, say, oh, that's nice, and then file it away somewhere or toss it out. But we could write to them. We could write mean things about McDonald's, Jules. Although perhaps it might be best to be positive about life. Kind of be nice to people. We can't imagine life without you, and look forward to where you. No, driving is a sports car, the world of food. People love your brand, your energy, and your vibes. You can't imagine life without you, and I'm sure. And when you drive into the sunset, that makes you seem like you're leaving or dying. And you're leading the caravan. No. And right to Chick-fil-A. Oh, so Jules, you do not like Chick-fil-A, huh? Is it the chicken? Is it you don't like the taste? Not like the menu servings? Sounds like you think Chick-fil-A is not that great. We can't imagine life without you. No. You're driving in the fast lane. You're driving in the fast lane when everyone else is crawling in traffic. That's a good metaphor. No one can and will stop you on the highway of life. Yeah, that's fair, Jules. That's fair. They do put their money towards certain things that they believe in. I think it's because it's a private company, I think, right? And so people can disagree with them. So it's understandable. I still don't think we should write mean letters to people because we want to keep a positive chat vibe going in general. But I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, I think this is fair. I think this is a fair metaphor. This is a fair metaphor. Sorry, Jules. So I think this is good. Why don't I go ahead and read this? Actually, let me go ahead and end this. Sincerely. Okay, and then I'm going to leave some space to write a signature down. Kevin, Sue, and the Sue family. That's us. Okay, so let me go ahead and read this letter out. Okay. Dear In-N-Out team, we just go ahead. That didn't make any sense. See, already we've messed up the writing here. The grammar is incorrect. We just want to go ahead. We just shorten it. We just want to say that your food is absolutely amazing. Compared to so many other fast food joints and restaurants, you stand head and shoulders above the rest. Is it heads and shoulders? No, it's just one head. You have one head, two shoulders. That's right, above the rest. We love your food. Please send us free coupons. All jokes aside, we really love your pizza. We say love a lot here. All jokes aside, we could say please add pizza, please add pizza, please add pizza. All jokes aside, please add pizza. We know, that doesn't make sense. We know that you put in a lot of time, energy, and love into the meals you craft. Particularly your burgers and french fries, which are absolutely delightful. As someone that is lactose intolerant, I especially enjoy your double meats and always order extra burgers so I can refrigerate one for later. What do you say is the secret to running such a successful franchise? It seems like everyone we talk to has nothing but good things to say about you guys, and it's really impressive. You're well known for paying your employees quite decently, and that's really outstanding. Poggers. Have you considered hiring a band to go on tour to sing your In-N-Out theme song? I mean, it's really quite catchy and has a nice jingle to it. Maybe, and this is just a thought, you could have more songs written about In-N-Out. Perhaps some indie music, or maybe get a Korean pop group to sing a song. A 4-hour Italian opera all about the greatness of your burgers would be pretty cool. I'm sure, actually, that if you did a concert here in California all about In-N-Out songs, all about In-N-Out, we don't need about In-N-Out songs, all about In-N-Out, it would sell out. Sounds pretty good so far. Speaking of international types of music, what about international locations? That's a question. So so that's not a period, that's a question. Could change that to a question mark. What about international locations? Actually, this is actually one sentence. What about international locations? I know that quite a few people in the Philippines would really enjoy having a chance to buy some In-N-Out fries at least. So buy some In-N-Out fries once a week. At least. That works. It's not quite how I'd write it, but it definitely adds a little more pizzazz to this letter, right? Because you're adding interjections. You're adding energy to it. They would love everything on your menu. I know it's logistically challenging, probably harder than expanding to the rest of the United States, but you have fans. You have fans around the globe. They want you. Actually, you know what? Here's how you make things sound pretty cool. See, you have a long paragraph, lots of words, and then you have what you want to say by itself, right? So then it's you have fans around the globe. They want you, right? It stands out from the paragraphs above it and below it, right? It's a good writing tip. It may not be good for writing essays, but if you're trying to write something a little more persuasive or something, this is good. This is good writing. One of the lessons I've learned in writing is that sometimes you want to intersperse short sentences with longer sentences because it will flow better when you are writing things, and this gives your letter a stronger push. In-N-Out is the sports car of the world of food. People love your brand, your energy, and your vibrancy. You're driving in the fast lane, and everyone else is crawling in traffic. No one can and will stop you on the highway of life. Nope, we want to end it positive. We're not saying someone's gonna stop you. We're gonna say you're there. To me, there's only for you. There will always be rainbows and sunshine. That's nice. Rainbows and sunshine on the highway of life. Okay, so we changed it from a negative to a positive. I think that's good. For you, there will always be rainbows and sunshine on the highways of life. Everyone likes rainbows. Everyone likes sunshine, right? Pretty good. Highway of life. We capitalized that to just kind of emphasize the car aspect and say life, okay? And there we go. That's a letter. That's a letter for us. I think we've corrected everything. We've written through it. Sincerely, Kevin Sue. We can make a space there. And the Sue family. Should we say the Sue family? The Sue family. Kevin Sue and the Sue family. We could give it a nice space. Not capitalize that. The Sue family. The Sue family. How about and the Sue family? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I like this. Kevin Sue and the Sue family. That's good. That's good right there. The capitalization works because it separates the and that's not capitalized. And then I'll write my signature right there in that space between Sincerely and Kevin Sue. Okay? And then I'll sign that and we'll mail that off to where is it going? It looks like it's going to Irvine. Irvine's actually not too far from where I live. I live in Los Angeles. Irvine is south of Los Angeles. Probably about an hour and a half away from there, depending on traffic. So it's not too bad. So this letter would get there pretty quickly, right? I'd mail it off. It'd go to a local post office, and then they'll go to say, oh, okay, this needs to go to a sorting center, I think. And the sorting center is like, oh, okay, we'll just send it to another local post office right here recently. It doesn't even need to fly anywhere. They'll drop it off, and then it'll be delivered to their office. So there we go. Yeah, I'm from Los Angeles, Jules. I guess I've not said that enough, but yeah, it's where I live. It's where I grew up. I love it. I love it here. Poggers, L.A., good old Los Angeles. So yeah, that's why it gets so warm here, because we live in a desert. But that happens. That happens. You went to LA for a week? Oh my gosh, Jules, we could have met each other. Wow, 2 years ago. Although admittedly, Jules, we didn't know each other then, so that happens. But hey, that's cool. I don't know. What did you do in LA, Jules? What did you do in LA? What did you like about LA? Were you here for like some kind of program or something? Yeah, it might not have been. LA. Everyone says like LA's cool, right? You know, like, oh yeah, Hollywood and everything. But personally, I don't think LA is much of a tourist destination. There isn't really much to do here, and that's touristy. Universal Studios. Oh well, okay. Except for maybe the theme parks. We have Disneyland. We have Universal Studios, Knott's Berry Farm, Six Flags. We have a lot of theme parks around here. So that is true. That is pretty poggers. The original Disneyland is amazing to see. I've gone to there a number of times because it's so convenient, right? It's so local, you know. And it's just to know that this is the original Disneyland is great. It's not as big as Disney World, which is in Florida, right? There's only so much space they can work with, but it is absolutely poggers and amazing. And I do think Disneyland is one of the best aspects of Los Angeles to go to. We do have a lot of great museums. You could do the Hollywood tour, but it's not that great. I honestly fell asleep on the Hollywood tour. The Hollywood sign you can kind of see from a distance, and otherwise, yeah, there's not much else you want to really do. But that's how it is. That's how it is, right? Okay. So, here's the plan. I'm gonna print this out, sign it, put it in an envelope, mail it off, and if I get a response back from them, I will let you guys know. We will talk about this on stream. You know, maybe I'll even take a video of it and put it on the YouTube, like just cut this part out. But I don't think we're getting a response. But we'll talk about it. And I'm thinking, Jules, we could do more letters like this. It's a cool idea. I was hoping more people would join us to help us write it, but between you, Yahahand, and me, I think we did good. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. And we could go all the sorts of places with this. And maybe, just maybe, one of these days, they'll respond to us. Yeah, good times. But I think this is a good point actually to start ending things up, because we are close to 3 o'clock, and while I could go another hour, our game died, so we probably would have gone another hour anyway with the game, but the game didn't die. I don't want to necessarily risk going to 4 o'clock too, because my internet cut out the last time we did that. Not great. So why don't we go ahead and find someone to raid? Go ahead and find someone to raid, because we love the raids. And say there. Someone to raid, because we love the raids. No. Yahand, you did absolutely amazing. Look, you added pizza. Look, I'll show you where let me show you where the Word document go. Let me show you where you added here. Look at this. Please add pizza. You said pizza right here, right there. This is your contribution. When you said pizza, it says, okay, Yahand said pizza. We're putting that in there. You also know what you would have said here? Italian. See, look at that. Because we know you live in Italy, so we put Italian in there. You made some contributions, Yahand. You have helped add to this letter. You are part of the Sue family, and we wrote this as a family together. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and raid someone. We could raid someone from the game we were playing, Slay the Spire. That's not bad, but I don't think you guys tend to play Slay the Spire, so I don't think we're gonna do that. How about I was hoping some of my friends would be on. Come on, is this browser not working? Oh wait, I can see. I just gotta move this here. Let me I was hoping some of my friends would be on, but as you can see, no one is quite on right now, which is really unfortunate. There was like one girl that kind of is on later. So why don't we just go browse some categories? We have a tendency to watch Minecraft stuff, I think. So why don't we go find someone for Minecraft and just say, hello, we're gonna raid you. Say hello to you, see what's going. He's my friend. Okay, you have a recommendation. Actually, Johan, that's great. So is Lacheesy, are they on right now? Let me write that in. L-I-L, little chi, oh boy, there's a lot of E's in there. C-H, is that 4 E's? Look guys, my eyes are not as good for me to verify that if this is correct. 4 E's, Z-E-Y. Okay. Very awkward teen who likes to laugh. This looks really funny. Take a look at this. Lil Cheesy is offline. There are no videos here. And they're not on. Maybe next time I'll hand if they're on, just let me know. Maybe we'll raid them. I wouldn't mind. That's fine. I see they have a schedule here. I don't see anything that they've done previously on the schedule, but just let me know ahead of time in the future, or if he's going right now. So anyway, we're not gonna raid. He was streamed today. I can't delay the stream until he starts streaming, because that could be any time. Yeah. So we're just gonna have to skip that for now. I'm sorry. Next time. when he's on. Let's go ahead and browse. Come on, browse. Okay, so I'm thinking of Minecraft streamer. We tend to follow a lot of Minecraft. Thor plays Minecraft. I play a lot of Minecraft. I don't know, Johan, if you play Minecraft. You found me when we were playing Civilization Beyond Earth, which is quite interesting because I have no idea how you found me. But I assume you like Minecraft, so I'm thinking we'll just go for Minecraft. I always like trying to find the family-friendly tag. We'll see how many of those. There's quite. Oh, there. This is a nice selection here. There's actually only 12 people that are family-friendly, and there's about 3 of us right now. So we probably want to raid someone that's a little bit smaller. What do we got here? We got. There's this guy. He looks like he's playing Hoodcraft. I don't know what that means. He's a parent. He has a family freighting tag, and he has 4 viewers. So let's see if he's talking. I want to see if someone's talking first before I raid them.
Okay, got everything ready.
Apparently there's an advertisement. There's always an advertisement, guys. I was in your followed channels. Nice, Johan. I don't know how that happened. Was it a YouTube followed channel? Was that it? Okay, let's see if this guy's talking. Okay. I turned the volume all the way up. I don't hear any sound. Oh, I can hear the mining, but the guy is just kind of silent. It's not really saying anything. Okay, I'm sorry, guy. Sorry, buddy, but I kind of want someone that's gonna at least, talk a bit. Looks cool, but we're gonna back up there. Okay. Some of these guys don't have cameras. A lot of them don't have cameras. This guy's a camera. 11. Come Manhout Trader for bounties. He has 11 viewers. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and take that. See what this guy's saying. Oh, look at his hair.
Oh yeah,
look at that.
I found it on accident when I was asking for the spawn cords.
Support a creator, Bradar.
Because I was gonna go. So
he has some pretty cool mods, it looks like.
But I didn't need it.
By the way, whenever I DM'd you or whispered you my cords,
he's playing with someone. They're playing with people.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that.
But I'm not seeing him what he's doing here.
But you horrified me because I didn't want you to get involved with that. I
appreciate that, Johan. You joined a microstream months ago and you followed. That is amazing. Thank you for joining the chat then, and you know what? So it looks real like Minecraft. This guy's not talking. He's letting everyone else talk for him. He looks like he's busy. We can go to this person, Giga Tears. She has.
You can sit on them.
Yes.
Oh, cool. I hear something evil. It can't be good.
Filters.
Oh,
use filters.
Rubber ducks, what?
Family friendly.
Doug forgot to give me painkillers before he went.
Oh no.
Okay, looks like this person is talking.
Yep.
Looks like
he's
they're
in
talking.
charge of all my prescriptions.
Oh, jeez Louise, what was that?
So now I have no painkillers until he comes home, and I have no
That
idea what time he's
scared me.
coming home. So.
That scared me. Their sound effect thing kind of scared me.
Look after yourself.
I do not want to fall.
Looks like they're engaging with chat. Oh, you can't see it because my screen is blocking. I'm sorry.
So that's
right
great.
That's her.
I feel great about that.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, so you can see
I don't know how.
I think we found someone that we can raid.
So
why don't we go ahead and do that?
Now I need
one. Let me go ahead and silence this.
What I can do is hula hoop.
Okay, so guys, just want to go ahead and thank you for following this stream. Really appreciate it. You guys are amazing poggers people. We wrote a letter. We played some games. Sometimes we crashed. We crashed twice actually, so that was really unfortunate. But we did our best. So I want to thank you guys for joining us. At least say hello to this person for this raid. Just to give them, just to give them a warm hello. I think they're in Britain, so they're probably, I guess it's probably lunchtime for them. And I will also say hello to them, and thank you guys. We'll see what happens to that letter, and I appreciate you guys all stopping by. Let me go ahead and set up that raid. Oh, hold on. I need to copy the name, raid the channel, put the channel in there. Giga Tears. Click that. Start the raid. Okay. So appreciate you guys. I love you all. I'll see you around next time. By the way, next week we are changing the time schedule a bit. I'm moving my streams on Saturday and Sunday 1 day back because we are starting Season 2 of the Underdogs SMP. So if you love tuning in at this time in the morning, it will probably be on Monday, not Sunday, and I will have my Saturday stream on Sunday. early in the day. So I just want to let you guys know that, and just be aware of that. But it was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys later. Take care. I love you all, and thank you very much for your kindness for watching this stream. See you later. Goodbye.